Someone do a recap for Mel. Go.
All right, Mel.
Oh, I
Last
did hear the last 2 hours.
Oh, that's right. Here, listen. I forgot.
the last
And
session.
you were there leading up to summoning the Trask the session before, so no recap necessary. Is everyone level 17?
Yes.
Yes.
Start of session.
Yes.
Which
So
means
for
guess
Michael.
who has Wish?
What up?
Oh God.
Valen Harpal, that's right.
Also
Guess who
Velen
has-
Harpel, but also,
Also,
me.
I think I've made some terms clear on what you can do with that spell.
Yes, you have. We had a fun discussion about it.
Everything.
I wish that
Uh,
Atropis said know you and died.
Adjusting some things. I think everybody's picked out their boon as well.
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, same.
Everyone's proficiency bonus is 6, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yep.
Looking at your character sheets, all 6?
I have a new anti-fun key point to use against you.
Your key pool went up by 1, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, where do we live off? Why am I getting DMs? Yes, that's your boon.
Yay.
It is still Uktar the 30th, Beast's birthday. You guys have gotten back from fighting and conquering the beast that is the Tarask that you chose to summon.
True.
So good job. Benel Harpel supervising. Making your way back to Bryn Shander, celebrate the rest of Beast's birthday with her. You guys were allowed to spend the rest of the day just resting, getting that long rest in, doing all your level up stuff. Let's see. Notes. Was there anything anyone wanted to do as the day closes out?
No.
Leading up to your long rest. This is before a level up.
Nope.
Actually, you know what? Jeff is gonna go to the little spot in B's home where they used to like measure their height, and he's gonna measure his new height and put a date on.
However tall you, how tall is Jeff now?
A really masculine 4 foot even.
4 foot even. Okay, you see like markings of Jeff and Mason. It's signed like age 13. I don't know actually how tall kids get.
Be
Those
like
little rascals.
age 10.
So probably 3 to 4 feet.
Just Jeff looking at it, sighs, and goes to bed.
Monster. Silas.
Yes.
I'm gonna make you roll. Make an Arcana check.
Is it with my new proficiency bonus or not?
Sure, why not? Who cares, right?
Okay.
31. That's
Damn.
pretty good.
I have a plus 17 now.
I see that. What do you roll? A 4? 14. Okay. You sneak off if everyone is still partying with B. Happy and laughing in the other room. But you have been sitting on a feeling, an idea since dying in the mirror realm. Being brought back to life, inside the Trask.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. You felt magic take the life out of you. You felt magic bring you back. If it can kill you, if it can bring you back, if we can do this border crossing with all this magic, why can't magic just let you live on that border?
Mm-hmm.
You use your understanding of magic to touch the weave, undo yourself, thinking of that time how you turned a bear with Jeff's soul into a half elf, not young or old, just, a new half elf. You feel yourself unraveling and then just as quickly coming back together completely under your own control as you've transmuted your own body into a snapshot of what it is right now and how it will be forever.
Let's go! I did it.
Very cool.
Your body's timeless now.
Asterisk.
That's cool as hell.
Suppose I should say yes, asterisk. Let's see. Jeff, you're kind of watching the party. This is a rambunctious group. You ran into that Tarask fight, right? Plan A through C at the ready. I have no idea. There was a plan when you ran in. It very quickly fell apart. But everybody managed to support each other and, make it through. But you feel you have a better understanding of the group and their dynamic, how to deal with them. That's all I have for you.
Perfect.
Yeah, combat naps coming in handy.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Kerrigan, in the middle of eating some cake that you guys got for B, you spit out something.
What is it?
I think you would easily recognize it as a bit of Tarask.
Mmm.
Oops,
Leftovers.
ate some.
How the turntables.
And let's see. Track. You shoot arrows. Good job.
Thanks.
I think everybody else told me what their boon was before 30 minutes ago. The day progresses. You all level up and whatever. Ukhtar, how do days work? I forget.
One day in front of the other.
Let's see. On the previous timeline, I did say Ukhtar 31st several times, but then pretended it never happened. It is the feast of the moon, everybody.
Wait a second.
The feast of the moon.
Feast of the moon.
Is it a full moon tonight?
Is it?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking you, Derek.
Jeff wakes up and kicks open the door and looks at a calendar. Sure, we can say B has a calendar. Man, I really just want to give it to you, Zach, but your intelligence is 7.
Can
I
I
start,
help him check?
start yelling.
Sorry. What are you yelling? What'd you say, Kerrigan?
I want to help him check.
Okay. God, how do I resolve this as DM?
I
When do you
go
make a nature
outside and I
check?
look up to the sky for the moon. Do I see it?
Do I feel it with
Oh.
my super werebear powers?
I don't think either of those things would yield you answers. B walks out and says, "Oh, I can't wait for the full moon tomorrow night."
Oh, thanks, B. I was just wondering that because I can't be here during the full moon.
Oh, why not? Asks B.
I just look at Kerrigan and I'm just like, I got what Kerrigan has.
I'll go back and forth between being human, hybrid, werebear, like 10 times.
I assume you're sitting in werebear form always.
Yeah. Always hybrid, but I'll switch back and forth a few times.
Yeah, I got to not be around people the first time I guess it happens. Oyam Minartok told me not to do that.
So
Sounds like it's gonna be a crazy night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I recall, did Oyam Minartok need me at the Black Cabin tonight? or did he need me at the Black Cabin tomorrow night?
You guys made all sorts of plans last time.
Yeah, I would say we probably should message her to meet us there.
Right. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, should.
Do you want me to remind you what you guys did last time? We have Velen Harpel with you also in this house. I'm here, she says.
Yeah, if you would.
And I've got my notebook that says what you guys did last time.
Perfect.
What did we do last time?
Last time you sent Kerrigan to the Black Cabin. Then you all went off to find giant stuff with a druid who wanted to kill me. That's pretty funny. Does that sound familiar? Yes, no?
Yeah.
Wrong
Yes.
timeline?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
Correct.
that's right.
Yeah, you guys went to a giant's tomb, and then Kerrigan met you there, I guess, for the full moon. That's it.
I feel like, gosh, I forget when we did we do the whole thing just wherever Oyam and Artak was?
I mean, we just went to the cabin because it was away from people.
Right. I think that was just like a meeting place for us. All right. Well, yeah. If I'll just go up to Silas and be like, "Hey, Silas, I forgot about the whole, blood curse kind of thing that I got. Could you message Oyam and Artak and just ask, what we should do on the full moon,
Or we could have Astrid do it.
or Astrid?" I go up to
I think you
both.
should have Astrid do it.
Perfect. I go up to Astrid. Say the same thing.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. You have Astrid send to... I want you to fill in
Gotcha.
all of this.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Astrid to use sending to contact Oyam and Artak and ask, "Hey, Jeff needs to be taken care of during the full moon for his like transformation or whatever. Should we meet you in a specific location, or what would you suggest?" That's
Astrid gets back to you. Yeah, she says Black Cabin's fine.
great. Tonight or tomorrow?
Astrid sighs and casts another spell.
Really needs to be a longer version of sending.
Oyam and Artak says, come meet me at the Black Cabin by tomorrow night. Hee hee. It's
Okay.
me, Astrid.
All right. Anybody
Astrid walks outside and starts blasting fire into the air.
So cool.
anybody mind if we just take a quick road trip over to Black Cabin tomorrow night?
Fine with me.
It's okay.
That's fine.
Is
Are we all
it's
supposed to go
me.
together?
It's me, Velen Harpel. Is this the most important thing you're doing with your time?
I feel like it would be bad if I just turned into an uncontrollable rage monster.
I think I could take you.
I agree. So why don't we get rid of that?
Oh, because I would be super weak.
I had it and I
Okay.
got rid of it, Jeff, but look how strong I am.
Right, but I'm real strong right now. And I'd like to keep it if possible. I
So
mean,
you'd want to potentially be able to lose it?
look at Kerrigan, and I point.
I do 10 push-ups.
That's
Those
great.
10 push-ups were pretty cool.
All I'm asking is, like, our little hourglass of time is ticking down.
Are we fighting
Yeah.
Atropus in the next 2 days? Is that happening?
I don't know about the next 2 days, but you guys keep producing small, like, side quests. I don't know what else to call them.
What
These
do you
little bumps in our road plan.
What do you think we should do right now?
I vaguely recall yesterday kicking in the door and saying that my not doppelganger, that's the wrong term, simulacrum was destroyed.
Oh, right.
Which means time travel is still on the table for some people, possibly. I would like to go check on Valish, or alternatively, we could go to what's it called? Solstice. Fetch the rhyme of the Frost Maiden.
I think checking up on Baelish, collecting the rhyme are two good things to do.
I think we should do one of those today. I don't see a
What?
reason to start traveling somewhere today when she points to Bozu. You have a teleporting Goliath.
True.
Let's check on Baelish.
Yeah, I think that's the
Agreed.
right move.
Yeah, let's do it.
Is he still at Revel's End right now in this timeline?
Who's to know? That's where I sent my simulacrum to, and again,
And he got
radio
poofed.
silence.
Well,
Yes.
why don't we go to Revel's End first, because that's the last place we know of where Valish was.
Let's do it. Bozu, shall we?
Do we have anything from Revel's End besides guilt?
Well, we didn't do that in this timeline.
I
Oh my
thought
God.
you were I thought you were saying Gelt incorrectly.
I did too. Come to think of it, can we use Gelt to teleport
You
towards
don't have
Baelish?
Gelt.
We don't have Gelt, that's right.
No, you haven't had him for a while.
Oh, I missed
Yeah.
out.
I do miss Gelt, kind of.
I'm okay.
I'm okay without Gelt, says Jeff.
It's just because Gelt didn't like you.
Okay, I have a feeling it was mutual. Anyways, yeah, how do we get to Revel's End quickly? Because, like, we don't have anything distinctly from it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Velen, do you have any objects that we can use
Huh?
to teleport to
Oh.
Revel's End?
Do we have anything specifically that's Valish's that we could teleport to him?
Oh wait, don't we have the his spellbook?
Well, we have Astrid, and Astrid kind of belongs to Valish, kind of, I think.
No, the what the hell is it called? The
Crystal
his spellbook,
Chronicle.
the Crystalline Chronicle.
That isn't like an object from that place.
Ah, that's
Gotcha.
fair.
Okay.
We might have to wing it.
Do we have like keys or something, or like a
Keys
letter?
to the prison?
Like a letter, maybe from the warden. I remember we had a letter from the keeper.
They might have mail at the city hall from Revel's End that we could use or something, like a piece of
Yeah.
paper.
Might work.
Can we go walk over to city hall and be like, hey,
It's
do you have
me,
anything?
Valenharba. Do you, all of you collectively, none of you have anything from Revel's End?
I legitimately do not.
No.
No.
All right.
No.
I would rather just take the risk. It's me, Valenharba. I'd rather just take the risk of teleporting than spend time digging through papers for something that might be from there.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think we should just wing it.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well. What's
And,
the worst thing that could happen?
We ended up hundreds of miles off and spent 3 hours doing that instead of 2 hours finding a letter, but that's fine. Let's go.
Well, that's the
Do
thing
this.
about
So,
letters
2
too, is
hours
they
finding
tend
a
to
letter
travel.
that we might not have.
Right. All right. Let's go.
Let's see. Let me switch to this so I can zoom it out. Wee, too far.
Wahoo!
Let's see. I left you guys very far over here. So let me just. Perfect. Whose fresh breath am I getting in my ears? Yes, thank you, Nick. 30 miles. All right. You're all good to. It's me, Velen. How about you all good to go?
We all hold hands.
I don't know why I'm
Yeah.
asking. It's me, Bozu, says Bozu.
We all hold
Bozu,
hands.
Bozu. Go for it.
The GM rolls a D100.
I like the idea that he's like a Pokemon.
I also like that idea. Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Here we go.
25 means we get there without any incident super quick, right?
25 is actually the lowest number I could have rolled.
Oh, come on.
Perfect.
Nice.
25 through 100. It's only because you guys have been there before. You all hold hands and Bozu starts headbanging. It's to music no one else can hear, and the world changes around you. Blammo. I can't see on my map anymore. There we go. Revel's End. Perfect. You all appear in front of a big prison.
Thanks, Bozu. I knock on the door.
Okay.
You know, when you casually go to a
Levels.
prison and
There it
on the
is.
front door.
Hang on, I'm opening the Icewind Dale book for the first time in like 4 months. You guys remember the picture of Revel's End? I'll show it again if I can. Their art handout. What's this called? Cliffside something? Climber. Nope. Gosh, they named all these art such creative names that have nothing to do with the picture in them. There it is. The windbreak, of course. You approach this huge structure. Giant walls surrounding it. All you can see from the outside is that central spire, I want to call it. Velen Harpel leading the way. Did we want to... It's me, Velen Harpel. Did we want to get him out or kill him here or...
I thought that was your call.
I think
Maybe
we
just-
should talk to him first, and then the end goal here is deal with him. So I say, at the end of whatever we choose to do, he dies. But maybe we find out why he would betray you and help Avarice.
Because usually I just show up here with 20,000 or so gold and pay to get him out.
Ah,
Do you
And then
have-
we go on our merry way.
Do you have 20,000 gold?
No, not at the moment.
well, we
Maybe we
don't.
should just
I'd have to go
sneak
back to the
in.
Arcane Brotherhood for that.
I don't think we
and then
need to pay to
my-
get him out. To be honest,
My
Velen.
bounties.
Truthfully,
You all are comfortable walking in there. You're alone, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna stay out here?
Yeah, I don't want to give up my things.
That's fine.
Consider it another mirror realm kind of thing where me stepping in might make it more dangerous.
Ah,
Does that make sense?
it does.
Also,
Wait.
don't try to use any magic or anything. They get very angry about that.
Indeed. We
Alright,
remember
have fun.
we were
Maybe we
here
should-
the first time.
Maybe we should take Valish out. And then we can fight him.
That sounds good. We'll bring him out here, okay, Velen?
You have 20,000 gold.
No, but I don't think we're gonna need it.
Prison break.
I've got a winning smile that my grandma tells me is priceless.
I think we can weasel our way to get him out of there.
Ah.
I mean, last time
You
he
know what?
literally said, like, I'm here because I want to be here.
He
That-
pretty much
that
had
could-
control of the people inside of the prison, and the warden wasn't
Yeah.
there. So
Because he was kind of the warden.
yes. In fact, Velen, I think you
What do
just
you
gave
mean?
him 20,000 gold instead of giving anyone else 20,000 gold when you came
What
here
do you
first.
mean he's the warden?
So when we arrived first time at Revel's End, I think we told you this briefly, but there wasn't a warden there, and all of the guards seemed to report to him and listen to him, either under duress or whatever. and he actually forced a couple of us to kill a guard in front of him. It was kind of crazy.
That's horrible. And you all did that?
No, I didn't do it. I said some of us.
Yeah, I didn't do anything either. I'm perfect.
Yeah, it was pretty
I
messed up.
wasn't here yet.
You just want to go ahead and name names, Kit? Because it kind of sounds like that's what you want to do.
No, I don't. I just thought it was kind of terrifying.
I don't care that much whether you did or didn't.
I'm just saying that I don't think we're gonna have to pay anything to get Valish to leave.
So
I
remember,
think he just like pulled 20,000 gold out of your hands.
Okay, and do any of you know who is this name in the pronunciation manual? Of course not. Why would it be? Do any of you know who Marta Marthanis is?
nope.
No, actually.
Can I roll a history
Okay.
check?
Sure, you can make a history check.
Would it be like a prominent figure that I could do the same?
You've never heard this name. Hit. Sure, roll.
Would I know?
Well, that's why
this?
I'm asking. I won't roll it.
None of you have heard of this name before.
Okay.
Oh.
No. None of us know who this person is.
Okay, it sounds like none of you have met the warden of this jail. A real person that I pay money to take Valish out.
Have you met this person?
Yes.
Weird. So I've heard this story a few times. The last time they were there, they ended up getting locked into a room and then had to kill a security guard.
Yeah,
Do we
with
just
your grandmother.
Yeah, no, I'm not condoning any of this or like letting anybody slide from this. I'm just saying like this is what happened last time. So, how do we avoid the same thing? How do we know who's in charge here this time?
Valish is not in charge of the prison. I hope
Uh,
I've made that clear.
Right,
You
but
That's the
have.
Sounds like he
answer.
was last time.
yeah, last time it seemed like he was calling the shots. So,
It sounds like he lied to you.
then but one of the guards was from what I hear was terrified of him.
He probably lied to them too.
I
I'm
feel
You
just
know,
like
saying
we didn't
that
really think about the possibility of him
Yeah,
lying
I
to
thought
us.
you all knew Valish better than this. He lies all the time.
is Valish a bard?
Is Baelish
No.
lying to you?
Sorry, what was that?
Is Baelish lying to you? Or could he
About
be up
what?
to something different in this timeline? Or the past timeline?
I'm sure he's up to something. That's kind of his game.
All right, so we go in. He hasn't met us yet, right?
Here's what I will tell you. You should be on your toes. You shouldn't take Valish's word for anything. If he's been a source of information for you for anything, you can ignore that. Does that make this easier?
Sure.
Yeah.
Guys, ready to go in?
Why not?
Yeah, Kerrigan goes running towards the door.
All right, good luck. You run north towards some gates. I'll move you to the Revel's End map. Let's see. I wonder if I still have that. 52. Take a peek. Delete all these. And I think you guys did already. You didn't go back so far that you went before meeting Valish already.
Yes, we did kill someone.
Yes, you guys did in this timeline too, because remember, Jeff's here.
Right.
What is this? Why would that be there? That's crazy. I'm still changing some things on this first map. Let's see, is dynamic lighting on? Explorer mode, daylight mode, sure. All right, moving you all here. Oopsie. Should be a dark screen.
Yes.
Yep.
With some explored stuff.
Let's see, there's Jeff, Kerrigan, Kit,
Whoa.
Frank, Silas. I think that's everybody. Can you all see somewhat?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I can.
You all enter through the small passage in the giant walls leading to a front door towering high. A guard waits in front. Definitely, he's there. There they are.
What's up, guy?
They say, hey,
How's the warden today?
the warden had a long night. So
Are they
shut
in?
up. No loud noises today, they say.
Thumbs up.
No loud noises, they whisper. They stage whisper to you.
So I'm gonna do something very, very bad, but I promise it's for a reason. So the warden, he's all right, right?
The guard looks left and right. Do you have us mistaken for another prison up here in the far north?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just told I guess the wrong information. Um, my bad. And I look at everyone and be like, so I accidentally or I purposely misused uh the wrong pronouns to see if if it was a man or woman, Baelish or the other person, and I think Baelish isn't in charge here. That's how you do it. And I tap my noggin. Smart.
You genius.
You're not talking about Vlax, right? Says the guard, calling over to you.
Not sure. Started with a V.
Are you guys like exorcists?
Something
What's
like
your Hey, state your business here. I just realized I should ask.
that. We're here to see an inmate. Does anyone
Come on in. They say they open the door.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Let's see, I'll move this to the side so I can get it later.
I think the funniest lie we could have done was that we're on Undercover Boss.
We own this prison, actually.
Yes.
That's so funny.
But I'm reading as much as I can. One of them will lead you into this hallway here if you would like to join them as they call out to some other guards. As I open another door. Feel free to move yourselves here. A couple of guards step out of that room. And the guard you've been talking to says, all right, all... They pull off their glove. Squint at their hands. Weapons and magic items, please.
Is this written on the
Slips
inside
their
of
glove
your
back
palm?
on. No, absolutely not.
Can I insight check this?
Yeah.
Do they work here? Or are they a thug?
25.
25. This person was reading off their hand just now. They look very new.
Is there someone who looks like he's in charge?
One of the guards coming out like pats him on the shoulder. You're doing a great job.
No,
Keep it up.
I'm so sorry. But that is incredibly unprofessional. You should have little placards so that people don't have to write on their own skin. And I give him the finer points of like how to properly train guardsmen, um, because of my background.
I'm gonna have you make me a charisma check here. Maybe persuasion if you got it.
I've got a -1, a 3.
Nice.
All right. One of them like stands up straighter or squints at you. I don't know how they do things down south there, but we're gonna do things how we want to.
What
Now the
happens when
warden,
what happens
huh?
when he washes his hands?
I'll either learn or he won't.
Terrible.
All right, I'm taking over this. They shove the new guy to the ground.
Oh,
Thanks.
All weapons and magic items. We're gonna need them.
sure thing.
We'll put them in this box here. They pull out a chest.
That sounds good to me.
Just shove it all in. We don't care if it's cursed, if it's the most important object of the world. It's all going in.
As I start to gather my equipment, I just ask, "Are we okay to come here to see Valish Gant? This is the person we're trying to see."
Uh, we could probably find their record, I guess. Do you know their prisoner number?
Hmm. Not off the top of my head.
You have any
I
reason?
thought it was like 17.
Do you have any official visitation documentation?
Don't we have a letter from the Bryn Shander lady?
No,
We used that last time.
yeah, so much of that got destroyed.
Prisoner 237.
Oh, that guy. All right, yeah.
Yes, we have documentation we can show the warden.
Okay. Do you really want me to go wake her up? Because
Yes.
I don't know.
No, it's probably not a good idea to wake her up, so why don't we just go to the prisoner instead?
I'm confused. Do you have documentation or don't you?
Yeah, but it's not for your eyes.
Yeah, we could only show the warden, but we probably shouldn't wake her up.
He points at the locked door behind him. I'm exactly the person. I'm exactly the person to show the documentation to.
You don't have high enough clearance.
I do have high enough clearance. He stomps his foot.
Do you think you're above the warden?
I know exactly what faith the warden does and doesn't have in me.
So
That
you
could
know,
mean she has no faith in you.
yeah, that's pretty obvious.
The third guard who hasn't said anything yet speaks up. What business do you have with Valish?
We
Classified.
need to have and I like shift my eyes from left to right, a discussion with him, and I just start nodding.
A discussion. They start nodding as well.
Yeah, we need to work on some details.
Yeah, and how important is it?
Let's just say the fate of the world depends on it.
Sounds pretty important.
Absolutely.
The guard who took over is just looking at that guard and you. Why is this happening? What's going on?
No, what are you talking about, huh?
And the third guard will wave over to the second guard and they go talk in the corner.
Nice.
It'll just be a minute.
While those two are talking, I'm gonna pick the first guard up off the ground and like brush him off.
Mhm.
Be like, hey, you've been doing really good right now. It's definitely not your fault that they didn't properly give you like a placard or like a note card. And like I'm just like, yeah. So try and put it to like a tune and then you'll memorize it faster. All right.
Weapons and magic items.
I do put my stuff in the chest, by the way.
Okay.
I start singing it with them. Like, weapons and magic items. Exactly. Yeah.
I'll just start
Perfect.
piling stuff in too.
Yeah, we're gonna need all of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What would it be to
The
conceal a crossbow?
someone's inviting me to a Pokemon Go raid battle. How dare they? Don't they know I'm live on Twitch.tv
/ sells minions.
/sales minions #ad? Are you
Um,
allowed to do that? Can you put drink Coke on a Coke can?
Probably. I
So
don't see why
funny.
not.
So fucking funny.
I'm gonna try to distract the guards that's watching us put our stuff away and describe each of my weapons and where I got it.
No one is watching you put stuff away.
Oh, well then I'll
There's
just put it on
the
me.
here. I'll move them. You got that one guard who just stood up. These two guards are talking over here, and there's a chest on the ground right there that they kind of want you to put stuff in.
I'll put a weapon I don't use in there.
Okay. Anything giant like a moon blade or a flaming longsword is probably going to be spotted.
I'm gonna start putting things. It'll make it look like it's going into the chest, but in reality, I put my bag of holding to the side of the chest, and I'm putting it in the bag of holding instead.
Nice.
And where is the bag of holding going?
Just like tucked into my shirt,
It's a pretty big bag,
slung around my back,
like a backpack.
like a backpack.
Sure. I hear a lot of people concealing one thing or another.
I'll
Yeah.
just put the big weapons in. I don't care.
One of the guards walks back over. They move on this? They did. Okay, cool. One of the guards walks back over. Yeah, you guys are. He turns to the first guard. Yeah, you guys are good to go see 237. All right. Gives the new guy a thumbs up.
Hell yeah. Let's do
Thank you.
this.
So let me dynamic lighting.
Can I ask? His demeanor pretty changed pretty close to us. Does he look like he's nervous about what the other guy said or something? Is
Who?
this guard number 2? Like he wasn't letting us through, and then guard number 3 said
No,
something.
this is the one coming out to talk to you now is the one who took the other one away
Gotcha.
and
Okay.
was asking Kit like, what do you want to see Valish about?
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. My bad.
So then this guard starts leading you forward. I've stretched them to unfathomable heights. Yeah, if you guys want to come in this way, I'll have to do a bit of looking to figure out where he is. But I mean, would you recognize him if you saw him?
100%. He's
That'll
the
make
most
my job a
attractive
lot
person in this
easier.
room.
What's this hallway? Once we pass these hallways, we'll be heading into the Panopticon here. It's a torture method, I think, he says, walking forward.
Heard of that.
Yeah, same.
I'm going to move you guys forward here.
I've heard a lot about that.
Yep, well, we used it to keep an eye on all of our prisoners from the Watchtower.
Do you offer
Hey, keep
tours?
walking forward. What's up?
Do you offer tours?
Not really.
That's a shame. You guys should. You'd probably make some money.
Making it in here, you can see the walls are lit with you would recognize as continual flame. There's a center surveillance hub lined with arrow slits everywhere. That's what you're seeing here in the center. Number of guards visible inside. Just kind of watching.
Yep.
Kind of like a movie theater ticket booth area or something. All the employees inside just judging you.
Classic.
Let's see what else. I have a lot of numbers around, and it's just crazy.
When Silas passes me, like, right when they did, I'm just gonna lean over and just be like, if we're fighting at any moment, you just let me know, and I'm gonna bounce into that little Little surveillance tower right there.
I would come with you. That looks really neat.
Right? Okay.
The guard sees you guys looking. Oh, you guys are interested in the tower? Yep, that thing leads up to a lot of our living space, the warden's quarters and everything. What
Do
else
you
is
ever
up
feel
here?
like you're being
Warden's
watched
office.
as well?
All the time. It's a great feeling of security.
Mhm.
That I'm not
Sounds
just gonna
pleasant.
get like jumped or something.
Hmm.
If we ever have members of the Lord's Alliance visit here, they'll head up into that tower. They've got the Council of Absolution up there. I've shrunk myself to 0 dimensions accidentally. Now I'm back.
That was a
Garrett,
culture.
can I use my cool magic eyes to look for magic?
Yeah. Hang on, I'm finding some. These are very empty cells. So let me go ahead and do this. There we go. Perfect. They've been there the whole time.
Whoa, where did these people come from?
We did heinous crimes, they shout.
Now,
Nice.
how many prisoners does this place currently hold?
You're asking me questions above my pay grade, but at least 6.
At least 6.
I hope that helps.
Perfect. No, that does. Thank you.
Prison personnel commit these numbers to memory, and the records of all prisoners are stored here. Oh. Well, I mean, in total, we've had at least 237. That's the number you said, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's
I'm
prisoner
leading you up this
237.
thing. They'll be right over here. To answer your question, Silas, as you use your Eldritch invocation to have magic eyes that see with detect magic. The lights are all magical. You can see magic on each of the guards that you walk past. The prison cells that you're looking at are just black spaces. They're a blind spot to your detect magic.
Okay. What kind of magic is on the lights and the guards?
Lights, I would have to assume, is illusion.
Okay.
Giving off real light. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
I'm reading some things. I think abjuration is what you see on all of the guards.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, Kerrigan isn't with us. Did Kerrigan?
Where's Kerrigan? There you are.
Okay.
I can't see the map.
Zoom.
Just a heads up.
I just wanted to
Can you
make
see
sure.
it now?
I will not be able to see it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Give me a perception check, Silas.
Ooh, okay.
15, nothing to add.
I hate that. Okay. Thank you.
Kate, you're the first to see him. He's reclining on like a couch in his cell.
Classic Valish. Does he perk up when he sees us?
Sure. He's definitely paying attention. He stops snoring and leans up and says, "It's me. I've been here the whole time,"
Hey there, friend.
says
That sounds
Valish,
suspicious.
running to the bars of his cell.
Can I do
I
an
love
insight
that
check?
game show.
What do you say, Zach?
Said I love that game show.
And me. I've been here the whole time. Yes, make a insight check. Is that what you asked for?
Yes.
Yes, you may. I'll allow it. As I do a roll of my very own. Valish Gant rolls a deception check. But is he deceiving you? Who knows?
Probably.
Oh, we'll never know. You detect no lie in his statement.
Hey,
Guess
buddy.
he's been here.
I've been eagerly awaiting your return. It's me, Velascant.
Our
Where's
return.
where this is the third raid invitation I've received for Pokemon Go.
Valish,
This
you need
is
to turn your
wild.
phone off.
The Arcade Brotherhood has been blowing up my cell phone. It's crazy. They love Pokemon Go.
Bunch of nerds.
Where's he turns from side to side. Where's Astrid?
Ah, yes. Not available at the moment. Whatever you need to say
right.
to Astrid, you can say to us, Valish.
He looks away from you guys, between the two guards in front of you. No, that's okay. No need to. She has a friend looking for her. How about that?
Ah. A small friend?
Yes.
Here?
No.
Ah.
You
Well,
know
we
where
are
the friend
going.
is? We can connect them.
Probably looking for her.
Indeed. So, Baelish, baby, come on.
It's me. Yes. Been a while, huh?
It has been.
So, he walks back into his cell, grabs the couch he's sleeping on, drags it up to the bars of the cell, and leans forward on it. What do you guys have to tell me?
So, we came here
Good news,
to.
bad news?
We came here to negotiate you
My
out.
release?
Yeah.
My pardon for my terrible crimes that I did a long time ago.
That's right.
He puts his hand to his forehead. Are you here for my inevitable death?
Don't be so dramatic.
It's my job to be dramatic. It's not. I don't know why I said that.
Not.
So, all right, get along with it. Get me out of here.
All right.
Which one? Can you ping the new guard? There are two guards on the screen.
The one standing next to the track is the one that led you in here.
Okay, and then who's the other guy?
That one was just patrolling he's patrolling within the Panopticon and is lingering now that you've stopped to talk to someone. Now there's a group inside.
Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna go to the guy, that the new guy that I've been talking to. Just be like, all right, man. So we need to question him. All right, you know the procedure for that, right?
Hey, Jerry, what's the procedure for questioning
No.
prisoners?
You know it. You know it. You don't remember.
I
Put it
don't
to music. Put it to music.
I don't know. I've done that for one thing so far, and I'm remembering it really
Unlock the
good.
door and then give us the key. Let him out and then walk away briskly.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
So good.
That was a great song.
You're trying to break someone out of the most secure prison in the world with a children's song. It's gonna be with disadvantage.
Do it.
As he does this, can I summon my mage hand invisibly?
Can I do guidance?
So these are a lot of spells you're asking to cast, which as soon as you guys start doing that, a lot of the
you're
guys
right.
start
Fine.
going to. There's a big commotion. No, I'm saying this is happening.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You hear shouting from inside the tower from some guards. The one standing next to the cell has put his hand on his longsword. I don't think that was the right song.
That's not the song. Oh shoot! You know what? Even sometimes the pro gets it wrong. You know what, Jerry? call over Jerry.
The one next to you guys walks up. What? You guys better stop casting magic and everything. You better stop that. Stop it right now.
You got
Stop it.
Hey, man, we're just trying to release prisoner 237 as are our orders, okay?
As are your orders
Yeah,
from.
from Speaker Duvesshane.
And she sent you with.
Us, the
He
keepers
holds.
of the Dale.
He holds out a hand.
Ah, you're looking for the cheddar cheese, huh?
I am looking for anything this person sent along with you, and he holds up a hand and waves to the central tower there.
Yep.
And you hear people moving inside.
I do give him a high five. I say, can we speak with the warden about this? This is a little sensitive.
I'm thinking we might have to.
That's okay.
Yes.
We would prefer to, in fact.
Sherry will push this one guard to the ground here and start leading you guys this way.
Why does everybody keep pushing? I pick it back up.
Oh god, these guards are such assholes. I love them.
They say the first thing you have to learn here is to not get pushed over.
Oh, no.
I feel like that's a figurative, but okay.
After what happened to the last guy, you gotta be on your guard.
I shoot some finger guns towards Valish.
Valish gives a little polite wave.
So the guard that's leading us away.
The guard is leading you into the tower here.
Into the tower. Quick question. That's the one who is just like saying we should bring this up to the warden, right?
Yeah.
Does he have a key ring on his belt or anything?
Sure.
Okay. Spicy.
He
So
used it to unlock this door to get in.
Did my spell go off and they saw it, or did it not go off?
We can say it went off. You have Mage Hand invisibly.
Okay. Does it look like anyone's taking a look at it? Can I try and perceive if anyone notices it?
Let me read something.
Okay. Because I can even sleight of hand it if you need me to cast it.
Well, that would have been something to say while you were casting it.
That's fair.
You have it invisible. No one is looking at it. No one's like, a hand, well, it's obviously invisible.
All right, I like wave it around and see if anyone looks at it.
No notice.
Okay. I'd like to sleight of hand when he puts his keys on and we're walking into the tower towards the warden. I want to try and sleight of hand the keys away from him.
Yeah, definitely in this room full of guards with this key ring this guy just used. You can attempt to steal it from him. That's a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go.
You got this. You got this.
23.
23
Holy fuck.
against, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guards.
All right, which one of them's gonna hit a nat 20? Come on, baby.
Open the stat block. As the stat block opens on my computer, as it opens from the black screen is
While
stat
playing video
block.
games.
Why is the stat block not opening?
I can't answer that question.
Does that mean it's an
Yeah.
autofill?
Yeah, they just fail immediately.
I worked in retail for 3 years. The number of people that walked up and said, "Oh, you can't. It's not scanning. I guess it's free."
All right, dude. I can only imagine how frustrating that would get.
GM roll 70, 20.
Oh my god, they're about to roll 100 on their perception check.
88 actually.
Dang.
I wish I knew their wisdom modifiers, but I just don't.
It's a fat
Why
0.
can't I see this? Hang on, can I get anyone's load?
Oh, are they just not loading?
Yeah, hang on. Let me close out a roll 20 and reopen it.
Okay.
hope everyone's having fun for this prison break you're doing,
Yes.
which may or may not be murder.
You know it.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I got my fingers crossed about that.
Okay. Here we go. Veteran stat block is open. Ah, so that's their perception modifier. The player characters.
Yeah, buddy.
The keys, as he puts them back on his belt, just kind of float in the air for a second as he walks forward. At Kit, you walking exactly into his place.
Yeah, buddy.
Nab the keys.
Put them in my pocket and keep walking.
He walks to this central staircase and goes up. I assume you all follow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice, nice, nice. Let's see. OPD. Oh, this is just, never mind. I thought this was progressing towers, but it seems there's a central staircase through all of them. So you guys are going to pass a few doors. Each level up, you pass the first one. You can hear some, like, snoring behind. You pass a second door. Who's this? Chat, who I think you... I will take you up to the second door. Dynamic lighting.
Can we see the second floor? I don't see it.
Yes, yes, yes. I have to put you there. You all are going to be down. Object layer down here.
Wee.
So I'm going to get out a second of each of these. Kerrigan, Kit, Chef, Crack, Silas. There you all are. As I zoom in. He leads you out into... you can see out of this room as well. There's more arrow slits in the walls. Less arrow slits, more like just tall windows here.
Neat.
Set of 2 doors. It'll lead you to the north one, probably, as I read with fervor. I'm reading, I'm reading, I'm reading, I'm reading. And then he knocks on the door and says, Warden, get up, please. What stat block is this? Oh, interesting. And then the door is eventually opened. You see some lady you've never seen before.
Hello.
She's wearing a red robe with gold trim.
Fancy
and
robe.
is definitely human. And she looks at you all and says, it's my jail and I'll do with it what I want.
Okay.
Now, why are you here? It looks like
Hey.
she's used to opening the door to this.
Jeff salutes.
Neat.
Okay.
We came here to talk about prisoner 237 and negotiate their release.
237. Okay. All right.
Is there any way? Should we do it here? Where would you like to do that?
Hang on. Let's go to my office, she says. She'll walk past this guard. Down here to this other door. You see she fiddles with the keys, ring of keys at her neck. Opens this door. Walks inside.
Roger.
Jeff will follow.
Same with Kerrigan.
I go down there as well.
There's a number of filing cabinets on the east wall here. Papers all across her desk. Files
Neat.
documenting the names, crimes, sentences, and commutations of every prisoner who's ever been incarcerated at Revel's End. So what's your business?
So
You can call me Warden.
go ahead, Jeff.
Nice to meet you, Warden.
Thank you.
We're here to get the scheduled release of prisoner 237.
No scheduled release has come across my desk.
You sure?
Yes.
We're here on behalf of Devessa Shane. We
The deceased speaker of Bryn
Yeah,
Shander.
Devessa Shane is
Devessa
No.
Shane is dead. Sorry. What I meant to say was Astrid. Speaker Astrid.
No, we're here. I look at
no.
Visto and be like, Kit, are you sure? Okay.
Shit.
There's no speaker,
We're
Astrid.
we're here on behalf of Speaker Flock, the former sheriff.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting up to things already. All right.
Yes, he is. One of the
She pours a glass of water for herself and like dumps some powder into it. Puts her hand on top, starts shaking it. All right.
contingencies on the promotion of sheriff to speaker was to prevent another Durgar attack from taking the life of a speaker. They were forewarned, in fact, by us, but now it seems that they've taken into consideration someone who knows 10 towns quite well. And though his reputation may not do him well in this regard, he does know Bryn Shander well, and Speaker Flock is hoping to get some sort of benefit from Valishgant's insights into maybe protecting Bryn Shander a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
Thus, we are here.
Can understand why this is a very sensitive trip.
Make a deception check, Jeff.
All right.
Tempted to give you disadvantage on it as well.
So disadvantage?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
How do you guys always pick like
Wait,
the
did you say
worst lie
persuade?
to go with? No, I said
Hey.
deception.
That was my
Deception.
bad.
Gotcha. They were both -1. I'm just checking. 1.
Oof.
I rolled a nat 20 and a 2. Damn it.
No.
A man like the sheriff of Bryn Shander, who would have had correspondence already with our prison, should know the proper paperwork to be sending our way for that. What was your name?
Jeff.
Jeff.
Yurka.
All right. So if there's any other lie you guys want to try,
I'm offended that you think we're lying.
thanks.
Honestly, the sheriff really didn't have the time, or the former sheriff didn't have the time to find and fill out all this paperwork, considering the still recent death of his predecessor, along with the place where she lived and the seat of government being destroyed.
If he wanted someone out of my prison, he would have found the time.
I think he was hoping you'd be reasonable, but I see that that was a mistake.
All right. Give me 1 second. And she will start casting a spell.
Do we recognize the spell?
Yeah. Do I recognize the spell?
I'll let you guys make Arcana checks. 15. Kate, you think you've seen someone cast it before? Silas, you would recognize she is starting to cast the sending spell. And she says, Sheriff Locke, this is the Warden of Revel's End. Were you too busy to send papers for Valushkant's scheduled release today? And she sits staring at you guys now.
That's perfect. We should have just did a summoning to begin with.
Summoning?
Or sending. We should have just done a sending to begin with.
She looks up like she's hearing someone in her head. It seems he was too busy to send you with the paperwork. All right, I guess I'll start that on my end. She reaches into some cabinets behind her and starts grabbing some papers.
How long do you think we'll need to wait?
With the prisoner that's been here this long, it might take me a full hour to get everything documented.
Is there anything we can do to help?
No, I guess you just walking here to tell me that was fine.
Okay. Should we wait downstairs or?
What did I name this random NPC? Jeffrey? Jorf?
Jerry.
Jerry?
First of all, it was Jerry.
I don't care. The warden calls out, Jerry, escort them downstairs.
Can I go on the tour of the Panopticon now?
Absolutely no. Do not.
I've been very patient.
Do not do that.
Can I also make an insight that when the sending spell came back, that they weren't trying to like?
Oh, you can make an insight check.
Yeah, I'm trying to discover how to word this. I'm trying to insight if they are
23?
doing papers to like jail us.
She seemed surprised at whatever she heard.
Okay, fair enough.
I feel like all of us were also surprised.
Yes.
Yeah, you get the impression, Kit, that the sheriff has lied to cover for you guys.
Hell yeah. What a champion.
That sets up so many other questions, but okay.
We can figure those out when we go back.
I was prepared to continue to lie.
I was prepared
Jerry will lead you all back to the staircase.
Oh, as we walk, is there any other guard wall? So just I need to resolve this so I don't get in trouble. It doesn't look like there's any other guards. And is the warden looking at their desk with the papers?
Yes, that's correct.
I want a mage hand, sleight of hand the keys back onto their ring. Onto their like loop.
Onto the guards?
Onto the guard's loop there on their belt.
Yeah, make another sleight of hand check.
Hiya. 24.
24. You just very casually bump into one of their sides as the mage hand places the keys back on the other side. And they say,
Sorry about that.
That's fine. Let's go downstairs. They'll lead you
Onward.
back through the tower here. Move you guys back up here. So you guys have an option of waiting in one of our waiting rooms or outside, I guess. It's me, Jerry.
Ooh. Do you are there any inmates who are like in the yard right now that I could challenge to a push-up contest?
That sounds too fun. We won't allow that.
What about guards?
Guards? No.
All right, man. You guys have no fun.
It's a yes, exactly. I think you've got it.
Stay in a waiting room.
I just walk back up to the bars with Baelish.
I want to start walking towards the Panopticon to see if anyone just like stops me.
What are you defining as the panopticon here?
The center tower.
The thing you were just in?
Yeah, I want to walk back towards it,
Okay.
like the front, like the base level, and just examine it.
So I'm assuming you all left this place, which means they would shut and lock this door here. Yeah.
Can I put my foot in the door?
Yes. You put your foot in the door. They notice the door not closing all the way as they go try to lock it. They say, "Stop.
Oh, I
Stop
just
that."
forgot something.
What
I
what
think
did you forget?
I dropped a handkerchief from my wife on the anniversary of our first wedding. It's a very important memento that I'd like to find personally. I dropped it on the first floor.
Make a deception check.
Most people don't say first wedding.
Most people.
The guard at the door trying to close the door on your foot is in tears, sobbing. That's so beautiful. They open the door back up.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
You've got I don't know, a minute.
Yeah, I just want to look around with my magic eyes in the middle.
Do you need help looking?
Oh, no, it's spelled so only she and I can see it. Because it's between us.
They are hands out in front of them walking because they are blind right now. They cannot see through their tears as they cry how beautiful that is, how loving. You have free reign in here aside from all the other guards looking at you.
I want to look
Silas.
around. I just
Here you go.
want to look around. I want to look around.
Look around with detect magic. All the guards are magic.
Anything else?
Man, making me look at everything. Oh, wait a second. There's actually a few things in here that catch your eye. There's a flaring brass protrusion.
Oh.
Looks like a horn of some kind, maybe. Or like a cone someone might speak through, and it might be very loud, maybe, if they magically had their voice enhanced. Let's see. You know what? I don't think those other things are magic. There are like a bunch of levers on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Pull
Looking
them.
at the full prison things. The interior spaces are magically heated. Nice. Oh, here's another fun fact. The doors all glow with magic.
Oh, okay.
The lights are all magic. The doors are all magic. The air is magic. The guards are magic. But you know what isn't magic? All of the cells that the prisoners are in.
Mm-hmm.
Did I answer your question?
Yeah,
Get
I
you
just
where
wanted
you
to
were
see if there
hoping
was
for?
anything interested in here. I just wanted to see if there's anything interesting in here.
All
But
right.
apparently the answer is no. So I'll find the handkerchief.
Did you find
quotation
it?
marks.
Did you find it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's awesome. Way to go.
Yes. My wife will definitely not kick me out of the house now. This is very important to both of us, and thank you. What's your name?
That's good. Brendel. That's my
Well,
name.
maybe we'll name a dog after you.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful. Please do.
All right. Goodbye, Grundle.
Maybe a kid or two.
Oh, we're child free.
Oh, okay, dog.
Yeah, I figured that was a good compromise.
They shoo you out of the door and lock it behind you.
Boo.
Everyone else except for Silas, you've just been shoved out of this room. You've still got Jerry, who's a guard that I named. I'm gonna change his name to Jerry so I remember.
I'm gonna finish this campaign and there's gonna be an epilogue and it's Silas reconciled with his wife and their dog Grendel.
That'd be so sweet.
It's not.
I'd read that fanfic.
Grendel. Save. Valish is still lying on his couch. Always lying, that one.
True.
How did you
Ayo.
guys like Ethrin? It's me, Valish. Ethrin treat
look-
you well?
I look at Valish and I look at the party, like, seemingly to say, without saying it, how does he know?
Half of you are wearing illusory robes also.
Oh, that's true. I
Yeah.
am wearing my cool ass robes.
Are you still carrying around the trophy?
I don't have the trophy anymore.
I'm surprised they didn't confiscate those magic robes that Derek only just remembered about, says Valish.
Oh, they're just clothes.
They are just clothes.
Very cool, though, aren't they?
I'm so excited for my release.
Yes, we have some questions for you, my friend.
I'm excited to answer them. And oh, the questions I have for you as well.
Cool. Is
I'm
Jerry
working
looking
on
for
it.
his keys?
Jerry's got his keys.
All right, cool.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm just waiting in front of the cell.
Jerry has asked you waiting room or other place.
I said
Oh.
waiting room.
Yeah, waiting room.
Waiting
Better
room.
waiting
That's
Let's
room.
vote
fine,
for-
waiting room.
Yeah.
Here's the one that's pushed over. What is this? Why is that? I'm getting crushed under a book on my microphone. Oh, there
Can
he
you
is.
lead us to the waiting room?
Derek almost led you to the wrong thing, so I actually have to read to make sure I don't do that. Ah, excellent. Jerry will lead you down this way. Valish waves goodbye. I'll see you
See
when
you
I get
soon.
out, he says. All of you start walking this way. Jerry says, "We," he says. He starts Naruto running through the jail.
I'm having fun Naruto running with him.
Wait, hey guys, wasn't the room we got trapped in last time this way?
I wouldn't say trap,
I would.
but also we were young and back then.
Bull's End. Yeah, he's gonna lead you down this corridor up here. Hope you guys are enjoying our prison so far.
It's pretty nice. Well,
Yeah.
well guarded.
Yeah, we've got the best magical protection.
It seems so, and you guys are on top of the
And-
guardage.
Yeah, and the guard's number.
Heck yeah.
I can't believe Valish is making it out of here today, he says.
I know it's a
He's
shock
gonna
to
look-
us all.
Right in here, he says.
Oop.
Can I perceive if it's a trap?
Okay. It's a room in a prison.
Is it like he's gonna shove us through a door?
I'm gonna close this door now, he says.
All right, we'll
Um,
see you when Valish comes here.
I'd like to stay actually in the hallways. If that's fine, just like right here.
It's not in the waiting room, he says. My name's Jerry.
Oh, I understand. I'm just a little claustrophobic.
Okay, well, you need to be in here or I have to make you leave the prison.
All right,
You just
I'll go.
kept the door open a crack, so
Yeah,
he'll feel better.
Well,
that will.
then you could leave.
Well, you're gonna
Well,
be
where
outside
not?
the door.
I was gonna go do other things.
Oh, it's fine. You can stay. Thank you.
Yeah, let's keep hanging out.
If you guys were in a more open space, would that make you more comfortable?
Yes.
Me, Jerry.
Yes.
I mean, you guys are fine with the cold, right?
Yeah.
All right, this way. He leads you south.
Gonna take us out of the building.
Technically, yes. You guys down this corridor, and he's gonna open this gate here. That leads to just an outdoor like yard that no one is in.
Ah, the yard, I say out loud.
Yes, the yard.
Honestly, works for me.
Uh, there's a couple ladders up there. He points to the guards. You can see just beyond, just up here. What does this look
Yep.
like? What is the three-dimensional thing on here? R9. A guard tower 2 stories tall. Why is there a door? Are those ladders? How does this work? There's just a door here that you can see. I don't know what these are supposed to be. It wouldn't really make sense to make them ladders that go to the battlements. Maybe they are. Jerry says, "This is our terrible yard, and don't even think about looking at those ladders." He says, pointing to these ladders.
You got it.
I'm gonna leave now. And he does.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Jerry leaves you in the most secure prison in the world.
Hell yeah. Well, things are going
Anybody
well.
else? Anybody else feeling a little suspicious?
Oh, very much.
Super.
I think that this went very well, especially with my slip up there. You guys caught that really well.
What slip up?
When I said Speaker Astrid instead of
Oh.
Sheriff.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. I got you. So we've got a new problem. Is why is Flock covering for us?
I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's what he kind of did before too.
I don't think
Right.
that Flock was ever like
Oh,
a paragon of good.
Is this his? No, Flock was pretty good. Is this his one secret though?
I don't even know what that secret would be.
You guys remember how he always kept wanting to have his own secret?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe this is his now.
You think he's just sitting giggling somewhere? I lied to someone.
Well, lying to get
Honestly,
a prisoner out of the most secure prison, that's a pretty good lie.
the way you have portrayed him, yes, I 100% could see this as a possibility.
You guys have an hour to kill in the yard.
Anybody up for a quick workout?
Yeah, dude, definitely some competition. Let's also prep for your change.
Oh, okay. So meditation or
I was thinking it would like focus a lot on like your mind. So yeah.
okay.
I'll take out a sending scroll. Actually, no, I put everything in the thing. Damn.
Yeah, you would not have magic items. I think I heard a few weapons being concealed.
Oh yeah.
Not mine. I don't have any of my stuff besides my robes.
Jeff might still have the bag of holding.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, another thing, they didn't really pat you down on the way in. So anything you said you were concealing, you have.
Perfect.
I guess I sit down and meditate for an hour.
take a nap.
I'm gonna get it 11 a.m. So those of you with the blessing of the Morning Lord would definitely have your temp HP.
Woo!
Yeah, I just sit there. I take a short rest, I guess. I say, someone hit me as hard as you can once.
Once? Okay, I got you.
One hit as hard as you can. Give it to me now.
I guess I'll rage and claw you.
Hiya.
Okay.
Did I do it?
Do the
Do
thing.
you want me to roll?
No, I can do that.
Okay. I don't see anything appearing in the chat.
Perfect. That's what I was checking. Alright, here she comes.
Ah!
I think I hit it too many times.
Oh no. They're gonna be
Weep,
like
weep,
10
weep, weep.
attacks.
I got carried away, man. I got real excited.
I'm scared. I think that's why it's lagging.
Anything happen or not?
Not yet.
No.
Okay, cool. Then
That's
yeah,
okay.
please roll and I'll do it a different way.
Track, you hear in your mind the voice of Velen Harpel as she says, "It's me, Velen Harpel." It's taking too long. Are you all safe? It's me, Velen.
What?
And you can reply in the same way.
I'll say yeah. We're faking official papers to get him out, so it's gonna take about an hour. Then we'll be out of here.
Very, very cool. You get 29 to hit. Kit, you.
I use my boon of invincibility and reduce the damage to 0.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
Does anything spicy happen when the boon kicks in? Do I get like a little plink off of my body?
Yeah, your claw bounces off of him like throwing chalk at a diamond. I don't know.
Heck yeah. I say, wow.
It's not a good analogy.
That was amazing.
All
Now
right.
I must rest. I sit down. I try and take a short rest.
Perfect. You get a short rest in. The door opens. There it is. It's open again. And Jerry walks in and says, "It's me, Jerry." The warden
Jerry.
says it's all set. So, like,
Sweet.
most of him, the reason he was in jail was because of the last speaker, and she's dead now. So, you know.
We know how it goes.
The crime still happened, though. So, just know Speaker Flock is going to have to send money to the prison.
Mm-hmm. We'll get that sorted.
All right. Follow me, he says, leading you.
Sweet.
I'll move Kerrigan. And Kit, I guess. Oops.
No, I got myself.
As Jerry leads you down some hallways. Zoom. Give me 1 second. Perfect. Okay. Velish Gant and another guard come down the hallway there. Probably the warden as well. Velish is rubbing his wrists, like they're really sore, even though you didn't see any cuffs on him at all at any time. And he start walking up to you guys. "I'm a free man," he says. I can't wait to get out of here and, do some stuff. And he winks.
Yeah.
Sure, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Oh my god.
Correct.
All
Let's
right.
do some stuff.
I
I walk with Valish out. To our stuff, rather.
Oh, yeah, yeah. One of the guards is there, just sitting in front of the chest.
Sup? Can we get our stuff?
Yeah. He opens the chest. Here's all your stuff.
Thanks.
And it's all there, and you guys pick it all up.
Yummy.
And
Awesome.
Vela says, and my stuff. Hmm? And the guard pulls out a small box and hands it to Valish.
Is it the Crystalline Chronicle?
No. What? Why would I have
You
that
said
here?
box. Yeah, well, no, I'm asking the DM. Like I'm looking at it.
Oh, it's no, not big enough to fit the Chronicle in. Smaller than that.
Okay,
I
just
think it's
checking. I
got
didn't
like
want him to have his spell focus.
it's got like his wizard robes in there. What else does it have? Let's see. If you want to look over his shoulder as he does all this stuff,
Yeah.
he pulls out an amulet and puts that on. I think he's got a single spell scroll as well. And these are my most important belongings.
Hey, what's that? What's the spell scroll?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? It's very rare. Probably the only one of its kind you'll ever see.
We've probably seen it before, actually.
Is it a spell of, or is it a scroll of like Tarask summoning?
No. Why would I have that here?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it
Alright.
ascending scroll?
No, I can tell you're going to pester me about it until I tell you what it is. A spell scroll of invulnerability.
Very cool.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Aren't you impressed? Aren't you impressed that I managed to get this in jail?
I
Really?
mean, you probably brought it to the jail when
Ninth
you
level
were
spell?
brought here.
No, I had to trade things for it, like cigarettes and potent magic stuffs.
Ah, very cool.
You guys are
Are
standing
you-
outside of the prison at this point. Just
Sweet.
gonna move everyone out.
He's just admitting to a bunch of like shit. There are rules that he broke while in prison.
Yeah, buddy.
They don't
Alright.
care. They just care that I stayed there. Oh, 1 second. And he will. I guess there would also be some incense in that chest. Give me 1 second.
I'm not gonna let him cast that thing. If he even tries to start, I'm gonna try and disarm him.
He picks up some incense and starts casting a spell.
Disarm. I
Jeff
disarm him.
slaps it all to the ground. And Vader says, "Hey,
Nope, you don't get to cast shit.
I want to cast shit."
You don't get to. I will rip that fucker.
Oh,
We
No
need to
funny
talk a
stuff.
little.
okay. You guys can see Velen in the distance also.
We're walking towards Velen, and if
Nice.
you cast something, we smack you.
You brought Velen with you.
Yes.
You know, normally she'd just pay for me to get out instead of whatever you guys did.
No
Did you
need
guys
to
How do you
waste
know all
20,000 gold.
How do you know all this?
How do I know? He points to Jeff and side hands to the rest of you guys. Does he know about time travel stuff?
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
How do you know about it?
Oh no. Oh no. He's stupid.
How
It
does
must-
he know about it?
It must
I mean,
be
he's traveled
so
before.
difficult going through life like this.
Oh wait,
He's traveled.
he went back
He's
pretty
traveled
far.
before.
Right, I forgot about that.
Oh, okay. He is caught up.
Shit, I forgot that he wasn't. He hasn't been remembering all of the times that time travel has occurred.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I definitely don't remember the time you all went to Etherin.
Which time?
Indeed, we need to talk to you about that when we get to
No,
Velen.
I
As
don't.
I push him forward.
I don't remember anything about Sail Flosham, a real elf.
Ah.
And you all walk forward.
I swear to God, I hate this so much.
We can say you guys get up to Velen at this point.
Does Velen have the Bodak with her?
I don't think you would have had It's kind of whether Astrid and Bozu are here as well.
Oh,
Sure,
okay.
she has the Bodak. Does that
I was
help?
asking to make sure, Derek. This is Nick saying, like, I was asking to see if this could also be a disguised person.
Velen
Playing
is
Velen.
standing next to a Bodak.
Okay.
She says, I'm the one and only Velen Harpel. It's me.
Hey, look who we found.
It's Valish, she says. Valish says, Velen, it's been so long. And he turns to you guys. That's a joke about time travel.
I laugh heartily.
I boo quietly.
All
Nice.
right. Well,
Very cool.
it's me, Valish. Avarice hasn't shown up to break me out like she did last time, so I'm assuming she's hands off now.
This is one of the things we wanted to talk to you about, Valish.
All right.
English? What the hell?
Yes.
What the hell?
What the hell?
You betrayed us the last time, and you and Sale Flosham and Avarice worked together to attempt to kill Velen Harpel. I think you might have succeeded because Avarice came back in time with us after we killed you. What the hell was that
It
about? Tell
sounds
us
like
now or
it's
be heard.
me, Valiscan. It sounds like you all probably misinterpreted some plan that I had. And now you want to kill me? Is that what I'm getting?
First, I want to understand your motivation as an actor.
My motivation as an actor, yes. I would like to stop the end of the world.
I
Would
don't
you?
think you do. I would like to make
Yeah,
an
I don't-
You
insight
can
check.
make insight checks.
Hell yeah. 20. Oh, come on,
It's
my
like
man.
roll for
5.
Valiscant.
22. Jesus.
There's while what he's saying is true, I think all of you beat him. So, there's what he's saying is true, but there's more to it than that. He obviously has plans for after whatever it is.
What are your...
While
Go on.
Valen has been stating everything else as like small obstacles to get to the end of the world, Valish is treating the end of the world like small obstacles as to whatever else he's planning.
So he
So it is
thinks
some,
that we're saving the world is inevitable and he wants to look past it.
yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
Okay.
I'm
So-
over eager to save the world. Can't wait.
You're looking forward to after we save the world. We need you to stop doing that and help us first end the end of the world.
But I've already put so much work in.
all of your other
What have
plans
you
are
done?
moot if we don't save the world.
That's true. Boy,
Yeah, get your priorities straight.
I'd better give my all to saving the world, couldn't I?
Yes. Baelish, once you do that, if you help us, we can,
Yeah,
you know,
of course. What do you need from
talk
me?
about any future plans. And I look towards Velid.
Oh, it's me, Velen Harpal. I'm here too. What did you want?
So we need... What? First of all, Baelish, do you know what happened to Velen's simulacrum?
Haven't got a clue.
You're lying to us.
Did you send the simulacrum into the prison, Velen?
I gave her just the instructions to, you know.
Yeah.
What? Kill me? Says Valish.
Yeah, how are you not dead yet, dude?
It's easy. I sit in an anti-magic cell all day. They bring me food, and I persist.
Fair. So you did send the simulacrum here, though, to finish the job.
It's me, Valen. I don't know why you keep asking that. She would have known he was here, so I can guess that yes. I didn't tell her to. I didn't say go to Revel's End and do this. I said kill Valish Gant.
Okay. Well, now that he's here, and I punch him.
Nice. Roll to
Yeah.
hit.
All right. I smack him with an unarmed strike.
Cheer.
13.
Ahoy. Let's see. You didn't let him cast
To
any
beat his
spells,
AC.
so that's gonna hit.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to stun him.
Okay.
The DC is 18.
Just this. Con save for Valish Gant. Yeah, he saves.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that, Valish.
Ah, my nose.
You need to be less short-sighted.
Okay.
So, are we gonna do this thing?
Valish Gant sparkles with magic,
Yep, I'm gonna
just
attack
appearing
him
around
really.
him.
Stab him.
He didn't cast his spell, and you stab him. Go
Oh,
ahead and roll.
I thought sparkling with magic was
He doesn't move or say anything, and he starts sparkling with magic.
What do my
oh,
magic guys see? What kind of magic is he doing?
You see abjuration magic appear around him.
Guys, he's just trying to protect himself.
is
Like
that
he
him?
always does. And
Or
it
is
actually it hurts us too, remember? He goes in his little bubble, holds his breath, and then it blows up and hurts us.
That sounds extremely wild, actually. It's me, Valish.
Listen, all right, we got to figure out what we're doing. Like Velen brought us here because she wanted Valish out of the way, right? So, do we kill him? Is the goal to kill him right now?
I
I thought
mean,
that's what we came here to do.
yeah, we could do that.
Hey,
It's
Valish.
me, Valish. Don't do that. You are killing me now because I'm.
Baelish.
It wouldn't be because I'm an obstacle, because I wouldn't be an obstacle up to saving the world, right?
Yes, you would be.
So,
You literally are.
no,
Consistently.
no,
Obviously.
not that. I declare I would never get in the way of that.
But you have.
Then I won't.
By being purposely obtuse, which you always are, you hinder our choices.
It's much better to have one Baelish destroyed than the entire world.
Agreed.
Hmm.
I pull out my axe.
Okay. How about this? You don't want time travel to happen. He's looking at all of you for a response.
Mm-hmm.
So we get the other thing. We get the other thing. We destroy the other thing that isn't me.
Destroying you is so much closer, though.
It's
Yeah.
what an attainable
Easier.
goal that is. But hey, what's to stop someone from bringing me back to life and just huh? Did you think of that?
Fair, but a poem has never pissed me off this much.
Well, poetry should.
We kill you, at least we know you won't be like interfering with our plans anymore.
But if I'm dead, what goal do I have to further saving the world?
Did you? Was that one of your goals? Because as far as
Of course it is.
your actions have spoken otherwise.
You might
How
be looking beyond this. You might think that us saving the world or the world being saved is inevitable, but right now we're not on track to saving it.
Actually, you know what?
how many
I think
days
this
do we have left?
not enough. I feel like this has gone sideways. Instead of you telling us other things that we could do instead of kill you, tell us why we shouldn't kill you. You
I'll,
have been nothing but a hindrance to
I'll do
us.
everything in my power to save the world. Just
And
tell me
what
your
is
plan and I will
we
assist.
need? We
But
need to defeat Atropus.
we've heard
What's
that
that?
before. That you would help.
God, damn it, Valish. If you don't even know what that is, clearly you're not as good of a time traveler as you think you are.
Velen, was he always this dense about what's happening?
No, he just hasn't heard the name Atropos yet.
The Elder Evil Atropos, which
Yeah,
is
the
the
Ebon Star is
planetoid,
also
the Ebon
known as
Star.
Atropos. Baelish. I could catch him up a little bit. I'm sure he would do the same for us, right, Baelish? Yes. What will that buy me? Another hour to live? It's me, Baelish.
Just don't cast any magic and we won't hurt you anymore, okay?
Seems you would attack me unprovoked anyways.
Valish, how about this? Why don't you tell us how you keep finding Ethan?
Ah,
That is very important
the
for us
trump
to
card.
actually save the world.
But if I told you, what would be the point in killing me?
Right.
Then the world
Oh,
ends.
that's true. So if I get rid of my... Wait a second. But that's my insurance to keep going back to Ether. So if I told all of you...
You told us, then you'd show us that you actually do mean to help. You're not just here to provide obstacles to get in our way.
A double-edged sword.
Fall on it.
Damn.
Good response.
Valen, it's really reached the point that we would harm each other in this way.
You tried to kill Velen.
Some other me did.
He does have a point there.
Yeah,
It's
but we know
still
what he's
him.
capable of.
You don't
Yeah.
even know. You didn't even know what he was planning. It was probably really great.
No, he did murder Velen.
Wait, no, he's getting us off track. Again, tell us how you keep finding Ether.
But my insurance that I had.
You don't have insurance right now. We're ready to kill that. That's not insurance. Either tell us so we can get some idea that you actually want to help save the world,
Hold
or
on.
we just kill you. I have no reservations about it.
How many days, Velen? Velen says, maybe 6. All right. Okay. 6 days. Not a lot of time to go back in time.
Exactly. So even if we went straight to Ether right now, got your Elarthus' staff, and charged up the obelisk, we're on a very tight crunch. I don't know if we're going back in time again.
Here's a little secret, everybody. It's me, Valish. You promise not to kill me? This is show of good faith and everything.
We're not gonna hurt you.
It's very hard for me to trust you after hearing that you killed me.
You literally
You
attempted
killed
to kill
Velen.
Oh,
Velen.
you get caught up on the smallest
Technically,
hills.
we killed a different Valish, not you.
See, you haven't committed the heinous crime yet.
I bet you didn't even give him a chance to explain himself. I bet you just lopped him up.
He did attack us before saying anything, so yes.
I wonder why he would have done that.
Interested
right.
in saving the world.
Yes, okay, I'll get on with it. I have been living for the last, hang on. Well, we'll just call it an even 100. 100 years or so? I've been living the last 100 years or so in an anti-magic cell. Velen nods. Yes, we know this. Oh, for everyone else, he time travels.
Yes.
So a prison sentence of however long he was supposed to be in here, maybe 20 years. He's been doing that over
and over. Of course.
You get pretty good at picking. It's me, Valish. You get pretty good at picking up the tiniest leaks of magic. I don't know if any of you could see in my cell, but there was A small fracture in the anti-magic. Little tiny.
I did not see that.
Just enough to cast a spell every so often.
What
And
kind of spells are you
you've got
casting?
it doesn't matter. I summon a demon and he flies after your group and says funny things. That's this.
Guild.
Yeah, that's the spell I cast. Did that answer your question? Oh, and the glacier wall, it has that same thing.
You're looking specifically for a small fracture in the field, and that is the place
Sure. Yeah.
against the entire glacier wall. You're looking for that one spot where there's no magic.
Well, all the magic there on the ice is directed inward. So there's
Instead of
there's just a
out.
little spot that's like a spray of magic out.
Gross.
Okay. So it looks different when you're looking.
I hope that solves the
detecting
mystery for you.
That
And
makes sense.
Velen nods and is writing it down in her notebook.
I'm
Hey, me
doing the
too.
same.
If I'm giving up my time travel insurance, can we like burn Velen's notebook or something?
We need that.
Okay, I needed my thing.
You're not.
Velen,
Yeah. Okay, you're not doing a lot to understand that. Like our goal is to save the world.
You're all putting me
Velen's.
through a lot. All right?
Oh my gosh.
If you can get a group approximately 8 times the size of ours and intimidate us into giving up our valuable information, we will do that. But until you do, suck it.
He gives you 2 thumbs up.
Perfect. All right,
Understood.
uh, guys, we got Valish, we got that information. Velen, anything else?
What? Oh, yes, I'm here also. I guess if we're not killing Valish,
unless you want
I
a
mean,
new zombie,
yeah, I mean,
undead.
Velen, we can
no,
kill
I
him.
mean
If
it's another
this
set
was
of
your thing.
hands for whatever final fight we're playing. We should really plan more on that front.
So, Valish, are you willing to assist us in a final fight to save the world?
Oh,
And if you do, we
mhm.
won't harm you going forward. You can do whatever crazy plan you have for the world.
And you'd put yourself in harm's way for in case I am gobbled up by some otherworldly entity.
We would defend you, and we'd expect you to do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd work as a team.
Yep.
A team, I've always been dreaming of such camaraderie.
You could be a part of our team, so long as you are willing to help us in our final fight against the Ebon Star Atropos. Are you familiar with Elder Evils?
I can't say that I am.
They are very powerful.
Understood, yeah. I would expect no less.
Yes.
Even more powerful than a Trask, apparently.
What, did you actually summon one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah. Why do you think we're not particularly worried about any of what you're saying right now? We
I just thought
we
it was
came.
because
Yeah, no, yesterday we literally killed a Tarask. Then we had a birthday party, and then we woke up and came here. This is all true.
That is actually kind of
And
terrifying. If you
Vela
phrase it like
nods
that.
our
and
next thing is to go into a god's home and steal from her. Think about that. This is normal for us. This is not worrying.
well, am I demanded to be a part of every step of the way, or can I just meet you for that final fight that you're asking me for? I think
You
I'm
could be
your
there for the
prisoner right
fight.
now, it feels like.
You can be there just for the fight. What do
Yeah,
you
probably
guys
for the
think?
best.
Yeah, that
If
works
it's
for
just for
me.
the fight.
Hey,
But
staying out of danger
Valish,
until
we
what's up?
need your word that you'll be there, though.
Oh
If we
yeah,
let you go prepare now,
Yep, I'll be there. You just
and
let me know
don't
where
forget,
and when, and also maybe teleport me there.
well, if you give us where you're going to be, we can meet you there and warp to wherever we decide to fight.
Uh, Well,
Do you know where you're going to be?
I was gonna ask, where are you planning on putting me? Because we're kind of very far away from any city.
We can bring you to Bryn Shander. I'd look around. Does anyone have a problem with that?
Yes, I do. He gets to stay in Dugan's hole.
We can bring you to Dugan's
Please
Hole,
not,
Chris.
please not Dugan's Hole. Anything but that.
What about Goodmead?
It's me,
Or East Haven?
It's me, Valen. I usually just drop him off in Bryn Shander until I need him.
That sounds.
Do
He's
you think B could take him? I
like
think
in a
B could take
fight or?
Yeah, in a fight.
I don't know.
I mean,
I wouldn't want that to happen.
all right. Well, I mean, if we drop him off in Bryn Shander, we need someone to kind of make sure he doesn't fuck off.
It's not that we have to worry about him leaving per se. It just Vela should know that we need your help with this. Because if we don't succeed, none of your future plans will have any.
Trust me, I'm aware
Bearing.
of that. It's me, Valer Scant.
Okay.
And not Velen, whose voice is the same.
They're not the same. You have two good voices for each. Okay. All right. Well, is there anything that you need? Do you just need time to prepare then?
Time. What's your plan?
We have to start planning the encounter. I think we want to set up like maybe an arena of sorts, perhaps. Just start doing.
Hang on, you guys are planning on fighting a star in an arena.
It's not. So it's not that we're fighting the entire star. Like Atropos, there's like a personification of it, right? There's like an actual like being. Am I mistaken?
Yeah, we're gonna suck its body through a mirror using a little lens, and we're gonna fight it. And we need to prepare a spot to fight it.
Yeah, it's not. We're not fighting the literal body of the planet, so the moonlit. There will be like an actual creature before us.
Someone told me that a centaur is a astrological term.
Centaur?
Yeah, for like a small moonlet. And I said, I'm gonna call Atropos that.
Huh. Wait, really?
And I just jogged my memory. Creature in that, but like, why would they? Why would someone say that to me?
So Centauri is a moon.
Oh, a centaur is a
Nessus
small
is a
solar
centaur.
system body.
Wow.
Yeah. According
Well,
to Wikipedia.
There you go. Atropos
Very
is a
cool.
centaur.
Neat.
Hope that helps.
Very cool. That doesn't help when it's in the fantasy setting.
All
They
right.
are small bodies that are between Jupiter and Neptune.
So if
Whoa.
we beat up a centaur, do we kill Atropos?
Not quite, I don't think.
I'll be ready to
Baelish.
fight any. What's up?
Yeah, no, that's good and that's great. Do you have is there anything around the Dale or any sort of powerful magical objects that you are aware of that could maybe help us in this fight that we could go collect in these few days?
Ooh, secret reserve of magic objects that could help us in our time of need? No, I'm
Yes.
unaware of any. I've been in prison.
I understand. I was just you might as well ask, right?
What's my timeline look like? My timeline every loop looks like prison, Dale, hidden away Glacier City.
True.
So I don't think I'm going to be much help there.
That's okay. We just need you and your magic.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. What do you guys think? I think there's a couple of magical items that I think might. I have just like ideas of things that we could maybe go collect that might be useful, or things that I can look for. We should also prepare, I think, some sort of arena. Maybe like set up some traps or something.
Idea.
Sure.
What kind
Set
of
up like
items did you have in mind?
So, if we think way back, you remember when we went to Sunblight Fortress and there was that forge with the dragon's heart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That I don't know if that's particularly useful, but that could be something. Uh, I also seem to remember this like long combination from Sunblight Fortress. I don't know if that is useful at all, though.
So my main concern with setting up something where we're not quite sure of Atropus's like weaknesses or immunities or resistances, right? Is
Sure.
setting up an arena or a field of some sort that gives that puts a weakness in there for both of us. Assuming it has the same resistances and weaknesses that we do. Where if we go into like a lava forge, you know, as someone who was dipped in that lava, um, the bone devil waded into that lava and was fine. Where like Atropus might be able to do the same thing, but we can't do the same thing, right? So fighting against an unknown enemy, the best way to do it is to not have uh any weaknesses on our field, and to only highlight our strengths. A lava field is not our strength. It is hoping that there's a weakness. So
Well,
what I would suggest an empty plane. An empty plane and trying to control the weather to make it optimal so it's literally just an us versus them fight. We don't have to worry about any terrain.
okay. What about we have a little bit of knowledge. We determined that Atropus is drawing power from the negative plane, right? The negative energy plane, or so we thought.
Yes.
So if we open up a portal to the positive energy plane, that'd be a good way to fight it.
We were told that that would be basically like opening an all-you-can-eat buffet to it.
Or that's what it would feast on.
Yeah, hang on. It's me, Valenarbel. Where'd you get the negative plane thing? That was the thing about the Nightwalker.
Oh, that's what drew the Nightwalker here.
The Nightwalker is from the negative energy plane.
Apologies. I was wondering if maybe some of the energy from one of those planes could be used against Atropus.
No, we already talked about that, unfortunately. Like we remember I talked about shooting a laser beam at it,
Yeah.
positive energy.
Valish speaks up. Oh, the laser pistols. You guys should get the laser pistols.
Those
We
things
had
were pretty cool.
we had
Yes.
one. I think it broke.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
okay.
I think we broke them.
I think that's the only thing I've seen you guys with that you don't have on you right now, I think.
Wait,
Indeed.
we had this. I pull out my like axe every time.
Oh, no. I mean, you have that now. Why would I tell you where to find it?
Oh, fair. Okay, I heard you. Heard you.
Then there's a shield guardian you could find.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
is that
I
that
think
robot?
that'd take
it's
a
the
few
racist
days.
robot.
Or the what?
Is that the robot that's buried in the snow out to the west?
Yeah.
The construct?
I have not heard of this.
Never mind. Don't worry about it. What
What one are
shield
you?
guardian?
What are you talking about?
It's a like small golem that you have you been to Karkalok?
No, where does that?
Okay.
Where is Karkalok?
It's in the mountains to the south. It's a goblin stronghold
A
with
goblin
a
stronghold.
funny little secret.
Sounds cool. Do you know where in the spine of the world it is?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Velen probably does.
I just look at Velen.
I do. I'm not sure our time would be well spent going through there.
Thumbs up.
I
Okay,
think
that's truly wild though that we totally missed that whole thing. But okay. Um
yeah. Velen flips through her book. There's quite a few things you've missed, but it's not important. We are where we are, and we've done that which we remember having have happened.
True. Very spicy. So, do we know what Atropus would be wielding against us? Would it be magic mostly, or just devastating, like necrotic attacks? Because it's undead, right?
Should we go? It's me, Valenharbel. Should we go plan somewhere else other than 100 feet from Revel's End?
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, yeah.
We could go
Yes.
have a planning session at like B's house.
Let's
Yeah,
do
that'd
it.
probably be better.
Okay.
All right, yeah, let's go to B's house.
I grab Bozu's hand. He was just standing
He
there.
all grab Bozu's hand and he cast the spell teleport.
Wow, it's so nice
Yeah.
having a teleport HM friend.
Where's Brain Shander? There it is.
Right there.
You all teleport to B's house.
It's like B is holding the tail of the dragon.
Don't go yet. I have cookies. Sorry, I have the wrong thing open. Valish. Valen. Perfect. Boom, you all appear in B's home, and B jumps for a second, and then says, "Oh, it's you guys again. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha.
I should get a teleportation circle or something." And Valish slams his fist on the table and says, "No,
Strong
Why
reaction.
not?
I wanted to do that, and they didn't let me. They put me in jail. So, no teleportation circle."
Is that what they threw you in jail for?
That's exactly the only reason they did that.
Sure.
It was a bit more than that. It's me, Valen.
I see.
So, time to theory craft, I suppose, on what we are actually facing. Because should we stop the time travel thing first? One or the other. Are we still worried about that? I'm just a planned
Do you want to
proposer.
start the time travel? That's what you said?
No. We have Valish here with us, but he's still alive, so maybe someone could go back in time. Keep it running out of time, but still have the problem with the Frost Maiden. They can open the glacier if they want to and go back in time. Is what we'd be trying to prevent. Any of this a concern?
I
Well
don't
concerned.
know. Valish,
Just
we can end it here and not need to. Oh, that's a good point, though, Velen. If there's a way to destroy it, that would just stop that from
That
happening.
would just stop that from happening. Or we can just say, hey, you got less days than you think. But then if we save the world, then they'll have more days.
Yep, and I kind of, I assume that can we like move away from Valish?
I get to be a part of the group now, he says. That means I'm included in everything.
Fair enough.
Please.
I used 2 key points to cast silence
Okay.
over Valish, and then I be like, quickly before he realizes, I say, guys, if we destroyed I don't believe that he's not going to try and time travel again. I think that's exactly what he's going to try and do. I think we should stop that from being a thing.
You see Valish inside the silence bubble, shaking his head from side to side.
I deactivate the silence bubble.
I will not travel back in time again. If it's not needed. He very clearly somehow picked up on everything you said.
How the fuck?
I'm very talented.
You must be very observant.
One could say so.
Hey, I do the same thing. It's cool. Yeah, Valish, we can't let
Sorry, I
that
think I
go
just
on after we
disconnected from the
stop
internet
this.
for a second. Okay. Redo the last 10 seconds. I'm back.
You're good. I was just saying that we can't. I don't think we can let time travel slide after we save the world.
Saving the world comes first, no?
Yes.
Velen this time slams her hand on the table. Let's focus. Let's pick one. We gotta focus our energy. Are we preparing for the end of the world and dealing with that? Or are we making sure nothing bad can happen ever again, time travel wise?
I think we first stop the end of the world. and
Yeah.
theory craft how to stop Atropus.
Yeah, I guess we should focus on that.
Okay.
Because that's coming sooner than we think. And if someone goes behind our back and I look at Valish, then it might come even sooner than we
I wouldn't dare cross you guys. You guys took on a Tarask. Nope.
think.
Okay, it's me, Valen Harpel. I can tell you what I've figured out so far since we've learned the name Atropus.
Late on us.
It is, I don't know if it in its entirety or any part of it or whatever, but it appears to be completely immune to divination.
Huh.
I could, normally I have a spell I would cast that would tell me legends and things of whatever I describe, and nothing came back at all.
So it keeps
Cool.
hidden that way.
So my conclusion that I'm making from this attempted spell and maybe other more powerful spells that I cast in that area, I believe it to be immune to divination magic, so nothing along those lines will work.
Okay. That's good to know.
Which worries me even more as to what we're going into, but it's not a thing we can avoid.
Yes, indeed.
Any ideas about anything else it might be immune to?
Unlike the Tarask, I can't completely describe its whole stat block.
So question.
Yes.
The energy that was coming out of the positive plane, that wasn't considered radiant, right?
N- it was not hitting you with radiant. I think you're asking a mechanics question, I think.
Yeah, I
It
guess.
was healing you. It was not blasting you with radiant energy.
Okay. So
That
then
isn't to say
what
that it's not radiant energy.
okay, so my question then, Derek, is uh I was in Luskin for a few years. Do I know what harms undead best?
You can make a history check.
All right. Because I'm assuming
How long was Jeff in Luskin for?
3 years.
You would have been there past the point of undead swarming the city. But like that might have been something that they still told each other in passing.
Right, especially at a monastery. So history was 18.
I was jumping on that
Oh,
negative
oh
one.
my god. Another nat 20 and a nat 1. Crazy.
Wow.
So lucky.
Why didn't that
Anyways,
light up green?
because
You're
it
on
was still on
disadvantage.
disadvantage from last time, yeah.
Gotcha. In terms of undead, there's no surefire way to beat them. I think I've described a mace that can be harmful against undead.
Sure, yeah.
But you've had this talk with Velen before, even. Radiant energy isn't always a thing. They're not all of them are allergic to sunlight as it is.
Okay.
But
Um,
clerics can turn undead. That's a thing that you know from your monastery.
gotcha.
You
Okay.
doubt it would work on something god level though.
Right. All right. So yeah, I'll just relay them, just remind everyone that we are fighting an undead, so it might not be unwise to try out the like standard undead vulnerabilities like radiant or sunlight. But it's by no means a promise. And then I'm not even gonna mention the turn undead thing. I don't think it's worth our time, I'll be honest.
You hear clapping from the back of the room from Velen, and she says, "Our expert on the undead. Way to go."
Thanks.
Yep.
Neat. Okay.
I'm also here if anyone wants to ask questions about undead beings and their
Oh shit,
energies.
that was sarcastic.
Yes, I am the expert on the undead here.
Okay, well, do you think the traditional methods of harming undead would work on Atropus?
I don't know. I think what Jeff
Alright,
said
thank
was
you.
good.
Rude. So rude.
What do you? The best thing I think that we can infer about this immune to divination being is from things that have cropped up about it or around it so far.
Indeed.
Do you know anything that is aligned with it? You mentioned Damarith was trying to bring it, and you hear Valus. Who's
Damarith?
Damarith?
So, some fun news if you weren't aware. I'm 2,000 years old. I was the former High Conjurer of Aetherin, the Netherese city. And that's Damarith. He's the lich version of me.
So are you him, or
I'd say I am
I'm missing
the.
a piece of this puzzle?
I'd say that I'm the antithesis of him.
He's the reflection version, and we killed the real Damrith.
Well, we
Ah,
killed his body, which
cleft
will
into
probably
two by
regenerate.
a cursed blade. Of course, the standard evil twin.
Ah, it's not so much evil twin as it is mirror version, perhaps, of him.
Of course, he gazed into a cursed mirror, spawning his evil twin.
All right, sorry, we forgot to mention. All right, we were in a mirror realm that was created by the last person who was favored by Oriel, and we went in there to get some shit. We killed our mirror selves. We were killed Damrith. Then we came back.
Oh, cool. Was I there?
No, no. Remember, you said that if a wait, am I talking to Valish or
It's
Velen?
see, I told you it was the same voice. Now I've proved it.
No, that
No,
was
It's
Baelish.
me, Valish.
Valish, no, because we didn't look for you.
Oh,
Important.
have I not been a cornerstone of this adventure so far?
You've been
Am
a.
I
That's not the word
am
I
I
would
that
use.
You've
shadowy
been
of a background
annoying.
figure?
I
You've
would
been
say
annoying more than anything
vocal,
else.
like a common irritant,
Oh my god.
Like the pebble in your shoe.
but
Always
a
on your
common
mind.
pebble
Oh.
that everyone can collectively dislike.
Well, that's fine. I don't. What were we talking about? Mirror reflections. He's a mirror. Good job.
Oh,
Yes,
we just
indeed.
talked about Damrith. You were continue on.
Anyway, yeah. So, basically, the Lich Damarith was making plans. He had a few plans. One of his plans was to open a portal to the negative energy plane to lure a Nightwalker to cause destruction and mayhem on the Dale. And he does it with the Wand of Orcus and a Charlatan mirror atop of Kelvin's care. We have stopped that.
Hang on, wait a second. Damarith was the name of the High Conjurer in Aetherin.
Yes. I just said that. Yes.
All right.
That's me.
You said I got stuck on you saying he was a lich.
Yes. But yes, that's me. Hello.
You're a lich?
No, the mirror version of me is.
So Damarith from Aetherin is a lich.
Yes.
Why have I never encountered him in Aetherin?
So Damarith, Lich Damarith, resides in the mirror dimension. So as far as we know, which is another spicy thing, made of entirely of Charlatan by the Ice Witch.
Now there's some details.
Yeah, the Ice Witch made a wish so that she could be together with her betrothed Olaf, the Big
Yes,
Yeti man.
I remember this story well.
Yeah, and so created this whole plane made of Chardolin that was the mirror realm, and a lot of people had. I don't know if it was everyone, but there was mirror versions of all of us.
You could expect a big chunk of Bryn Shander to be there.
Yes, there was nothing but the Dale.
East Haven. Oh, that's good.
Yes, but so that's the story there. We found
Well,
Lich Damarith in the mirror realm, killed him, but there was this terrifying worm that teleported away after we had slayed him. So he will probably resurrect through his phylactery at some point soon.
it's me, Valen Harpel, at this point. I'm not Valus anymore. It's me, Valen. He had a worm phylactery thing? Anything spicy about Damarith or the worm, who we assume are aligned with Atropos, that you might say was an influence of Atropos's power, looking back on.
Wait, wouldn't the lich be him becoming a lich? Wouldn't that be influence of the Atropos? Because if we remember, they were looking through Damarith and the other
The High
guy,
Astronomer.
the high astronomer, were looking through a telescope. The lens brought in two worms, or right? It brought a worm into Damarith's body, and it turned the other guy into a slod, right?
I don't know if it brought the worms here. Did it do that?
That sounds good to me. Yeah, we can work on that.
Right? Doesn't that make sense if it brought like a worm and the worm turned him into a lich?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Or
The
at least
worm definitely was sentient, had magical capabilities, so I don't doubt that. I think that the worm. I think you're right, Jeff. The worm came as they looked at Atropos, the Ebon Star, and that is the outreach of its influence. So whatever it's doing right now with that worm must be preparing for its arrival, I'm assuming.
Okay, so the worm then. Anything in particular it did that was buck wild might not meet your expectations of a standard fist fight with a monster.
It has very high magical capabilities. Let's see here.
All right.
What do I remember that the worm
So
did?
assume potent magic then.
Absolutely.
I mean, it getting onto the writhing battery and like poofing out. Pretty wild.
Yeah. It has a writhing battery.
Oh.
But
What
that
else?
wasn't that in the mirror realm then?
It
Yeah.
was in the mirror realm, but we don't know where it teleported to.
Okay.
Damarith also hid a few things in the ethereal plane in the mirror realm, which was very interesting. So we found a scroll of demiplane, was it? No. Was it teleportation? And tuning forks to the positive and the negative energy plane. My question is, why would it? I guess the negative energy plane one was to summon the Nightwalker, but the positive one would maybe lure it here and like give it something to feast on.
It was the positive one was for his energy reserve.
Huh. That sounds right.
Huh.
Also, Derek, so the
Yep.
Atropos notes that we have in our player handouts, do we have all of this knowledge?
Sure.
Okay. But yeah, so
Player handouts. Notes. Atropos notes. Yeah, you guys spend a few days at Candlekeep digging up the things.
so also, I think that the Lich and the Worm, by extension, were preparing a really complicated spell to draw the attention, or already drew the attention of Atropos, called Apocalypse from the Sky,
Oh, nice.
which is a spell that is caused. It's likely that the spell caused an event of mass death, which then led to the ire of Atropus. So, was there a mass death tragedy recently?
Recently? Who are you asking?
I'm asking the room.
I have a question. Would Zardarok Sunblight have also been influence from the plane? Because he builds a Shardlin dragon to cause death and destruction.
Ooh. I don't think
That is true.
I don't think you need to worry about that, says Valish.
That's not connected?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Valish.
No, I think
What
that
did you do?
just happened to be related. No, just happened to not be related. What a
Okay.
coincidence.
Huh.
Valish, did you send that terrible bone devil?
Me?
God
Yes, you-
damn it, Baelish.
Why did you do that?
What?
What was
I
your
talked
ulterior
about
motive
like
there?
you not obscuring things.
Listen. I made some deals, and so there was a particular person that wanted to just give the Duergar a good try at the deal, like they did me. And you guys were there to stop them. Good job. Way
Yeah,
to go.
buddy.
And now you're beloved by everybody, probably, right? Everyone knows you did that. And your
What?
reputation's really good in the towns now.
No, I actually don't think it is super good right now because we
God
undid
damn it.
great. We undid the good thing that we already did and did it better.
Oh, okay. Yes. Perfect.
Yeah, but no one knows that we did it.
Oh, well, you should tell everybody that you saved them.
That's kind
Yeah,
of
we'll do that
weird.
after we stop the end of the world. And then we'll tell them we saved the world, too. Then we'll be known as heroes.
Listen, also fantastic.
Yes. Let's see here then. So definitely, whatever the Lich Damrith is preparing, whatever spell that is, do we think it already happened? Like, obviously it's happening already because Atropus is on its way here. Is there a
Happened.
way? Sorry.
We interrupt it in the mirror world, or we didn't allow him to get that far.
I don't know, because at this moment it feels like since Atropus is still headed here, right? It's still a problem. Like the attention of Atropus is still on this planet.
Yep.
No.
It's me, Valen. Yep.
Huh.
I hope none of you know anyone who died recently, because they might be, she moves like a zombie for a second. You know. She points to her
My
wrist.
back is undead.
Time's ticking.
Nicole dropped.
Yeah.
What should
Message in chat.
What should we do now then? Is there anything like concrete we can do to help?
Run me by your plan again, says Valish.
We don't really have a plan yet.
Yeah, Valen says they're going to. Its body is a separate thing, so I think they're going to summon it to an arena. Did you say, Jeff?
No, we're gonna
Not an
summon it
arena.
to. You remember where we went for the Trask? Basically the same
The
place.
glacier. Yeah, just out in the dale somewhere away from people.
Exactly.
And you'll probably call on all of your allies, of course. Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
And we'll have some battle plan going in, and it will go smoothly.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay.
Like all our plans do.
Have we ever had a plan go perfectly from creation to execution?
There's a first time for everything.
I don't think the first time is going to be this.
The unfortunate thing about this is we know very little about our enemy here. It seems to have something to do with positive energy and negative energy, and also from our notes, God tried to kill it and couldn't. So
Can
that,
do better than God.
and I think that is just a good positive affirmation. That's free will at its best. Am I rambling?
A little.
We don't really have a plan, Valish. That's the total of it. All right. Ooh. He holds up some incense in his hand and cups it in both hands and shakes it and opens his hand, and there's an imp in his hands. This is how I summoned him.
Go.
Why do we need Gelt?
To fight God.
I just like, yes, we need him to fight God.
A god.
Gelt finishes inhaling and just starts screaming.
Go.
Classic Gelt.
I'm alive
You did it.
and here and ready.
Welcome back, Kelt. We missed you, buddy.
You can shape him into a ball and throw him at the wall if you want. He'll just bounce off.
What? That's crazy.
He's a cartoon.
Go, would you like to do that?
I love ball game.
All right, I ball him up, throw him at the wall.
Imp. How do I call him Imp? Gelt screams the entire time. Hooray, you have Gelt now.
Yeah.
The
We
nail
love
in,
it.
Yay!
the nail in Atropus's coffin, he says Valish.
That's
Yes.
right.
Here we go. There. Perfect.
Huh. Okay. So we still have that comet scroll, right?
That's a good one to have.
Do you think that could be useful?
I
I
imagine.
think that would be a great way to open the fight.
Boy, are you sure you don't? It's me, Valish. Are you sure you don't want to use that on Dugan's hole?
You know, you
Ooh.
make a great
Ooh.
point, Valish. Maybe once we find a second copy.
Right.
First, we have to deal with the end of everything. Honestly, if the world were to end, I bet your Dugan's hole would somehow survive.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that we don't let only Dugan's hole survive.
All right. It's time for me to take control of this directionless crew. It's me, Valish Gant. Here's our plan moving forward. All right. We get an area. We set it up for a moon.
It's not a moon. There is a body that walks on Atropus'
We
surface.
set up. We find somewhere out in the open. Set it up so that we can trap and hit this body with everything we have. And then we have all of your beloved allies that you've met throughout the town, surely, and are powerful people who can help us the entire time. You'll call upon all of them. Yes?
Indeed.
Yep.
I have here in my notes too. So, these stolen notes from the Lich of Sararak.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Am I good to be using this information, Derek? This is part of your handout.
That must have been quite the find of Candlekeep's.
It was from Candlekeep, exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, the stolen notes from Sararak, the Lich, indicate that the body of Atropus walks the surface of the head, which is the Ebon Star. That's a disembodied head.
Oh my god.
Yes. The Lich has theorized if one controls the body, they control Atropus, the body that walks the surface it is.
Oh, there you go. Valen, you can do that. I could attempt to do that, I suppose, says Valen.
Attempt to take control of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at the Bodak. Look at that creepy thing with its gross face.
So would you need us to defeat it first, though?
You mean like in Pokemon?
Yes, in a Pokemon Go gym battle
No, I
or
don't.
raid.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Would it just appear and you attempt to seize control of
I
it?
would attempt to wrangle control of the whatever energies are animating it, and if I can grasp that from either its own control or whoever's possessing it, then it will be mine.
Indeed. I just worry that it might not work because apparently, according to these notes, it's a focus of its power, and
Yeah,
essentially the aspect of the god itself, the ungod.
if that's the way that this whole thing goes down, I think that we'll have a very small chance of succeeding. I would like to see that happen, though.
I do think it's worth a try. Very much so.
Yes.
So that's plan A.
Plan A.
What's plan B?
Plan B. We had again set up in an area, all your friends and everything around. Things go to shit immediately. It gets summoned. Everyone you know and love dies. Someone fill in now.
We kill it.
Okay.
We
Persist.
probably have to run to turn back time again.
Well, that's two different plan Bs.
So plan B is we kill it. Plan C, we summon. Everything goes to shit. Someone makes it out.
And they
Restart
turn back
time.
time. Absolutely.
Well, that's usually me or Velen.
So one of you.
Okay, I'll stay back then. You've got it. You can rely on me.
Wait, I don't think that's how that works.
Well, I'm going to be there to try and take control of it. It's me, Velen Harpow.
Right.
Indeed.
So, it can't be me, and I've trusted Valish going back before.
Oh, these notes also say that it draws its own power from the negative energy plane. So is there a way that we can cut its tie to the negative energy plane, maybe with an anti-magic field?
It would.
Would that?
I'm assuming the body of a planet is going to be larger than a 10-foot radius.
I'm talking the body that. Oh yeah, we're not fighting the entire body though. It's not going to be larger than this planet.
What do you mean we're not fighting the entire body?
I'm assuming that
You're going to summon this thing like an arm at a time?
no.
It'll be really big.
No, but it said that the body walks on the head, which is the planet, which I'm assuming is just a smaller version, like an aspect of
Right.
it. It's not.
I'm
not
assuming
like the
this is
actual
going to be between my size
huge.
and planet size. Somewhere between
Yes.
there.
I don't know how huge it's going to be, but it's going to be large.
Yes.
But yes, I don't know. It was just an idea. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall right now.
Cutting off planar access is not.
Is it possible?
It's possible, but there's a difference between. It's much easier to make someone unable to traverse planar boundaries than to draw energy across them.
Okay, I see.
Like you casting magic sometimes draws those energies.
Right.
So yeah, you would need something along the lines of anti-magic field. But then how would you summon someone into that, right?
True. Makes sense. Maybe it could happen after we pull them here. Which is the other thing too. If we're going to pull them here, we need to look at them through. Do we have a good way to summon the body? I think we need to look The way that we pulled creatures here from Atropos before was using a Chardolin lens that I think had the gate spell attuned to it.
Correct.
And if I'm not mistaken, we still have at least one of those lenses.
I mean, it's the same lens. You still
It's
have
the
it in
same
bag of
lens.
holding.
Okay, so we have the Chardolin lens with the gate spell, but we need to locate specifically the body of Atropos on its head. Do we know where it might be on the entire planetoid?
I think that's the problem, though, is because we aren't able to divine it, and it does say it specifically wanders.
All right, so we have
Indeed.
that hurdle in the way, and then we have to summon it to a place that we don't want anything planar, traveling, drawing energy from, whatever.
Indeed.
And then we get all of our best friends to help us fight this.
You keep. Who do you think is coming?
Listen. When I said that just now, I was hoping you'd shout someone out.
We have the people at the House of the Morning Lord. There's some power, like Mishan.
Mishan's good.
Who else? Mishan could be good. Maybe a few of the speakers have prowess, like martial
Nope.
prowess. None of
No,
them?
I don't think so.
No, none of them.
Let's think here. Definitely Mishan, though, as one person.
B?
What about
B would,
yeah,
B would be a great help.
Absolutely. Do you think the Avarice would join us?
You see Velen start to say no as Valus goes, oh yes, she would be overeager to save the world.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah.
I want to see if this is like part of his nefarious plan. Nat 20 for a 37.
Let me just roll this deception check here. Let's see. Wow.
Does he have that tasty like plus 17, plus 18
I'll
to
see.
deception?
You beat his 23. He seems honest. You can tell immediately this is. He seems very sure of it, indicating he seems to A, know who Avarice is, B, seems to have spent a lot of time with this person.
Indeed. Okay. I look at Velen because they were unsure. I'm just saying, another high-level spellcaster would be more than welcome.
Yeah, once she, let's see. How much of this can you know? She decided not to continue the time loops. I don't know if you all have picked up on it. I did go with her the last 2 times.
Yeah.
I don't know if you, okay. Great. Yeah, once she learned she was making the world come back, or the end of the world come back sooner, she said, oh, fuck. Yep.
Indeed.
It was like a moment, is like an epiphany. Like, oh, I'm the bad guy. It was great.
Well, snap.
Anyways, yeah, let's just invite her.
Okay.
What about Stokely Silverstream and the dwarves?
Are you friends with them?
We could probably garner at least Stokely's help. I don't know about the rest of the dwarves in the valley, but it's worth a shot.
Now, I know this is a long shot, but B is going to suggest it anyway, so I'm just getting ahead of the curve.
Uh-huh.
Does
Isn't
anybody
Trovis-
know
No.
Dritz Doerden?
Nope.
I haven't seen the guy.
Does he have, like, friends around that might be able to call him or something? You know? I hear he's pretty good.
I think B would let you know, like, one of the last times he was seen was fighting in a war with Stokely Silverstream. Very cool.
Maybe we'll talk to Stokely.
I think that's a very good idea.
Yes.
Stokely Silverstream. Okay.
I'm going to let you know, Zach, I don't have a stat block for Drizzt Doerden. So,
Sounds like you're bad playing.
I planned for many things, but not. I did go on like, just earlier this week. I went on a whole like binge of wiki reading to try and figure out where Drist is right now. Anyways, yeah. Anybody else you guys know? Personally.
We do know a dragon, but the dragon really doesn't like us, so
Are you talking RV Artress?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You
if we
d-
could convince RV Artress to assist us, that would be very sweet.
I don't think that's too likely though.
there,
I doubt it.
there's a way, but it's really unkind, says Velen.
How?
You know that corpse on her back?
Maltheron.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
do a little magic. We just do a little magic, you know.
Animate him.
Oh,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
And make him be like, RV, I love you. Let's go do this.
How about we do that?
Yeah,
So wait,
and
you're
it would be in
pretending
the
to magic into the dragon's mind and
No,
claim you're the corpse on
no,
its back.
I'm animating the corpse on his back.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yes, I'm making him dance, puppet.
be in RV Artress's best interest though, because like if the world is destroyed, you know, that's also like where she lives.
True.
That's not gonna be. It doesn't really matter to
No, I
her.
mean that's a moral justification for what we do.
Oh, right, and justify the meat.
Yeah. So, like,
The
yeah, is it maybe bad to animate her friend and use him as a puppet? Sure. But you
listen,
know,
dragon. I think
could be worse.
great ally in any other circumstance. Just not Arviatrus, not here, probably. I think it's
Fair enough.
50 on whether we all get hit by whatever.
Don't we know a bunch of other Duragar from the Black Sun Fortress or the Sunblade Fortress, um, who were against Zardrock? Would they be allied with us?
Ah, you discovered the Musgart conspiracy, says Baelish.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they would have all gone home.
Fuck.
Yeah, they do all be gone.
Yeah.
Went back down to the Underdark. Huh.
Okay.
What about other... Would the Arcane Brotherhood send any assistance?
I was wondering that too, Kit, and the fact that we don't have archmages on our ass right now is kind of weird.
Is this Valish?
This is Velen.
That's Velen. Yeah.
It's
So
me,
you
Velen
mean
Harpel.
helping us?
What?
Do you mean Archmage is helping us?
I mean hunting us down. It's weird
Why
that
hunting us?
because we
Right, that was bad.
Because of time travel?
because we didn't tell them about time travel. And
Maybe they're just literally not aware.
Vera said that she told them. That was her letter that she sent.
Oh. Oh, I see. Maybe they're trying to discover it for themselves, Velen.
I'm worried they're staying hands off for some reason. I'm worried it's a bad reason, I should say. I think they're staying hands off, and I think there's a bad reason behind it.
Should we discuss with them?
With the archmages?
Yeah, but there's gotta be a reason.
You want me to go? You want me to go ask them why they're not hunting me down?
No, I want to understand why they're not helping us.
I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth here.
Can we
Okay.
can we like put out a big like poster that says like here you are, and it just so happens to be at the same place that this body is, the body of Atropos is, and like to get to you they kind of have to defeat it or at least help. Old bait and switch.
I don't think I followed that thought all the way through.
No, it's cool. It's fine.
Okay.
What about my monastery? Are any of them strong enough to fight?
Probably no.
Fuck.
Should we all become liches and get very powerful magic?
Velen hits you on the head with her
No.
quarterstaff.
No, we should not do that.
I'm just brainstorming ideas.
That might be the worst thing you can do. What if this thing can
Yeah, no.
also control undead?
Then we are a bone.
Ah,
Let's think.
yeah, so I'm game for whatever you guys have planned.
Indeed.
And our plan is
I
great.
think
It's me, Valish.
I do think we need to spend a day garnering support. Where first of all, we need to decide where. Where are we going to do this? I think any open space to the north would be good.
What about the same place we fought the Trask?
Yeah.
Up against the glacier.
Yeah, except we put its back to the glacier instead.
That's a good idea. What do you think, Felon? I think that's a good place to fight it.
If you're just talking about places to fight it, I suppose that's fine. I don't see why not.
Okay. The next step would be to gather allies and find more magical artifacts or whatnot to help us defeat it.
Yeah, when you say gather allies, I want you to make sure you're getting, like,
Useful allies.
people who won't die just from being near this thing. We'll say.
Yeah, I'm talking people like Mishan or other powerful magic users,
Yes, you
etc.
want to make sure
Like
you're not.
hardy adventurers.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not looking for Joe from downtown.
Yes, this is not the
Not
time to be
Joe.
brave. This is the time to.
Be confident.
Okay, yes.
Is Mishan and Stokely so far?
So
That
Mishan,
was-
Stokely, maybe Copper. Do you think Copper would be any powerful at all?
We can assess him as we go down this list.
Sure. B for sure.
Okay, 4
Let's
names.
see.
Good.
How about
I mean, we don't.
the construct to the west? Do you think that would help us?
Describe it. This was the thing.
Yes, this was what was his name's construct?
Marut.
Yes.
I
It was a large construct that had a gold plate on it.
if you can listen, something like that shouldn't even be in the disrepair that it's in.
Indeed.
So, ignoring whatever put it there in the first place, we would have to do those repairs and then convince it that our thing is the most important. Which I don't know if you've ever talked to anything from Mechanus.
Nope.
Not the easiest. They have a different way of thinking.
Okay. Maybe not then.
But I mean, maybe I would just put that one as a long shot.
Okay. Does anyone from the tribes maybe? One of the tribes? Maybe the like
Kerrigan
leaders of the tribes?
is
Yeah,
gone.
obviously Kerrigan.
Yes, okay, I forgot.
So that's something we could speak to Kerrigan about. Gathering maybe the leaders of the tribes. That they'd probably be the most hardy.
You've got King Yarund Elkhart. You've got I'm Kerrigan. King Yarund, Mjolnir.
Yep.
Oh, we still need and I'm blanking on the name. The werebear.
Oh yeah,
Manartok?
Manartok.
Oh, Manartok.
Yeah.
Yarund, Mjolnir, Avarice, Copper and Mishan. I'm just writing names down. Give me a sec. I think we're getting quite the list here. Let's see. Maybe RV Archer. Does anyone know any other magical people? Anyone who has a grasp of magic in the Dale?
The warden.
Do you think that the warden would leave Revel's End to help us?
It protects Revel's End.
Warden that powerful?
Doubtful.
I didn't think the warden was a powerful wizard.
The warden just sent ascending spell, which is level 3.
So
That's stronger than the majority of Icewind Dale.
True.
Yeah, but is it strong enough?
It is strong. I agree with you. I
Wouldn't
worry
hurt.
that it wouldn't hurt. I'm not saying it wouldn't hurt.
yeah, the only magic users I know are these two and anyone from the Arcane Brotherhood. Actually, that's a question.
Yeah. The question being,
Is Nas still alive?
Oh, technically, we haven't gone to Grimskull.
NASA's dead, says Velen.
Oh,
Well, yeah, we know that NASA's dead. However, they had a vessel that they were possessing people with at Grimskull.
Oh, yeah. NASA's a ghost on the island of Solstice. I knew this the whole time and didn't tell you.
Yeah, the island of Solstice. Apologies.
Well, you should probably know that by now, right, Silas?
Silas
I
does know
remembered it
this.
from last time from the last timeline, yes.
When
But I
Kerrigan
wasn't sure
killed
if it had
Nass.
happened yet in this timeline.
Yeah, that
considering, that we are
happened
very good friends.
having
So
a
you did kill
few-
her?
I didn't kill her, no. I just let her die.
That's not a lot better.
I've explained this before. If Nas doesn't die here, Silas doesn't show up,
Indeed.
No,
which means neither do you, Track.
it's true.
Yes, because Avarice isn't going to try to help us, and I can never remember his name.
Dazan,
Dazan's dead.
kind of.
Kind of.
Okay. Let's see here.
How strong is Garn?
Commoner.
Fuck.
Let's see here.
It's fine if that's a complete list of names. I'm not expecting
I
you to
think it's a
conjure
good
an
place to
army
start.
for this.
No, it's a great list already. We had to contact them all anyway, so that alone is enough work.
Yeah, so it's me, Valish. So now we tell them all a time and place to be, and maybe help teleport them there.
Yes.
Could you
Exactly.
zoom us to the
Yeah,
Icewind Dale map?
Yeah. Icewind Dale. I also need to go to that. Brinchander.
Nice. There it is. What up, Kerrigan? We were just talking about you.
Eh,
I have a crazy idea. All right.
Lay it on us.
Not actually that crazy. So the place we fought the Tarask was super out there, right?
Yes.
I was gonna suggest somewhere near the Black Cabin, but that's way too close to Lonelywood and Tourmaline. So is there any way that we could just say what's the river, Derek, if you'd have the name, what's the river that goes up north from Lac Dinashir?
I don't have a name for that.
Okay. Is there any way that we could somehow tell them, the people who we are going to be bringing, to follow or basically go to where the river at the top of Lackdinshire ends, which is right here, all the way in the very northeast corner.
I wasn't listening. I'm looking for the name of this river. I'll find it, I swear.
I don't
It's
know if it
all the
has
way
a,
up towards the
It might not
glacier.
have a
Is where
name.
he's being.
yeah, basically just to the left of where the R is in Ragged Glacier. Because that's a pretty easy landmark. You follow a river, right? And it's way away from everyone. And it's frozen over, so it's not like it's going to be a fast, easy travel place. It's for the
So you're
bad
picking
guy
up
if
here?
we all die. All the way up here.
All the way up there.
Okay, you're proposing that to everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to everyone. It's a
Seems
good
like
place.
as good a place as any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's out there and it's easy to like tell people where to go.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
With that, then we'd need our 2 or our 4 spellcasters to start doing sending spells to all of our allies.
Yeah, I have some sending scrolls as well. Velen, do you have a surplus of sending scrolls we can
I
use?
have a surplus of sending scrolls, that is correct.
Would you be willing to let us use some to contact our allies?
I mean, I can just do that also.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you do know most of these people.
What am I telling them all? Meet us here? Are we sending now? Are we?
It might be worth to tell them to prepare for it. So, like, we need to meet them in 6 days. No, we need to do that before. We need to
Oh,
fight
yes.
before.
Oh, yes, we need to do that before.
That's when everything is already gone. How many days should we give ourselves, y'all?
2. The Festival of the Moon is tomorrow, right?
Yes.
So then
No,
why don't we
yes.
just
It is.
say the day after the Festival of the
It
Moon?
is the Feast of the Moon today.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
right.
Why don't we just say in 2 days' time?
That works.
Yeah, that sounds
Mm.
good.
2 days will give us more than enough time to get a few like sunrises, just in case we have anything that like preps at dawn that we need to use a few times, like the Helm of Teleportation if we need to grab certain people. It lets us take time so that we can get there, we can prep anything, we can go and buy something, visit um, Candlekeep or the Arcane Brotherhood or Vulture, whatever we need to do before this big fight.
True. Okay.
So 2 days time, meet us where the uh, river going into Lackdinshire ends, all the way to the north of the near the Rugged Glacier, and again, not where the split happens, even more north than that. Follow the north part up,
Hmm.
Yeah.
all the way to the glacier.
We're
Yep, right there.
talking 60 miles
I'm talking 60
through
miles
Icewind
northeast
Dale,
of Bryn Shander.
which, let me check my timetable here.
Yeah. How long would that take, actually?
Ignoring your accelerated pace, if they were mounted, going fast, probably like 24 hours, 24 to 30 hours of travel
Okay, and that's
Okay.
not reasonable in 2 days' time, though.
if they're coming from Bryn Shander.
Right.
If they're
If
already out
anybody's
in the wilds and everything, maybe 20 hours of travel.
Okay.
should we pick this fork right here? It's a little bit closer. It's like 10 miles closer, but it is closer. Cut down a few hours.
That could work.
teleports do we have a day?
Maximum
up to 3.
3 with Ozu.
It's roll 1d3 and then you regain that many charges each morning.
If we had 3, we could teleport half the people there. Bozu teleport back. Teleport everyone else there.
True.
But yeah, okay. So just say meet in Bryn Shander in 3 days? Or in 2 days' time?
We could tell everybody to meet us at a certain place and then teleport from Bryn Shander if they can't make it there.
That makes sense. So
But then we'd be losing those helm. It's just the helm charges at least.
yeah, we don't need the helm charges for that big fight.
I can also teleport people if need be.
Yeah, but we want to save your magic for the fight, right?
I mean, we could teleport there and then wait for the next morning. Get all of our slots up, have everyone camp there out over a night. So on the morning of the 3rd day is when we actually do the fight.
Yeah, right.
We've got a 6-day gap right now. We have a little time to play with, not much, but a little.
Correct.
So what does that say? Bryn Shander, meet everyone coming to Bryn Shander by the end or by dusk of the in 2 days time. I don't know how to phrase it.
We just tell everybody to meet as soon as possible.
That
Yeah.
works. Meet us here in Bryn Shander as soon as possible.
And then we'll ferry everyone there that we need to as the days pass.
That works.
All right.
Correct.
Wow, I contributed so much and only listened to half of it. All right. Shall we begin sending now to your list of people?
Yeah, that
Yeah, let's
sounds
do
good.
it.
Mhm.
Tell me however you're splitting them up. Be sent,
Hmm.
and whoever's casting sending, I can give you a response.
I can
some
talk
cast.
to Stokely and maybe Copper or Michon.
I don't think you need to sending the people across
They
town.
are in Bryn Shander. Okay, no, that's fine. Fair enough.
You would realize that before you cast the spell.
It'd be like, wait, let me just walk 5 steps that way.
You're texting the
I can
person
do, like,
in
the
the
warden.
other room.
Yes. You aren't?
Such
I thought
lazy
that's what you wizards like to
spellcasters.
do.
I'll I'll instruct Velen on how to contact Oyam and Artok.
What?
My girl.
I thought because Velen needs to contact Oyam and Artok. I can't use a sending spell. I don't think.
Yeah.
You're just telling Velen what to say.
Yeah.
Velen has. It's me, Velen. I've met Oya Minartak. I know what to.
Oh, great. Yeah. Then just
Yeah.
let them know.
Remember the whole time travel thing? I know everybody.
I didn't. I know. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I sending Trek's parents right in front of you after meeting you for the first time.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Velencast sending says some stuff. Who are you contacting, Nick, with your sending scrolls?
I think I'll contact Stokely Silverstream.
Mm-hmm. Can you cast 3rd level spells?
I have sending scrolls, but do I have 3rd level spells?
Yeah,
I
you
have level 2 spells.
So make a roll with probably your intelligence.
Okay, so
It's a
roll plus
spellcasting ability
intelligence.
check.
Okay, roll plus int.
Probably.
Yep. So just intelligence roll.
Whoa!
14.
A successful cast.
Hiya.
You use high level magic for the first time and contact another person with your brain,
Meet more.
telling them
I say to Stokely Silverstream. meet or there. Hold on.
You send all of that.
No, this is Kifisto. Please meet in Bryn Shander. Fate of the world depends on it. We have a fight coming our way. Need your hardiest
Yep.
fight in you. I don't know what else to say. That's it.
You get back. I'll bring 5 of my hardest warriors. They're so hard.
Yeah, bring yourself too. Nah, I don't say that. Because I can't. That's all I say.
Do we want to reach out to the tribe?
Yes, we mentioned having either King Yarun, Mjolnir, probably reaching out to them, being like, we need your help.
Sounds good.
Probably just like the hardiest of the bunch, though, like the actual leaders of the tribes.
Yeah, those are both my tribe.
Okay.
I'll
They
contact
can't
them.
go wrong. Thank you.
Velen waves her hand and says, King Yarund, it is I, Velen Harpal. We've never met. The fate of the world rests on an intense battle. Kerrigan will be there. Meet us at this place.
Perfect.
All done, she says.
Perfect. All right, so we got.
Where did we land on Ariel Arthas?
What about Uriel Arthas? The Lich?
Demi
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damareth?
The white
RV
dragon.
Artress?
RV
RV
Archers.
Archers. Sorry.
The white dragon.
RV Archers. Where do we land on that?
I suggested no, it's me, Velen. I suggested no,
Okay.
not that.
Would
Gotcha.
hurt more than help.
I
Fair
agree.
Fair enough. Gotcha. Okay.
Maybe something in RV Artress Horde, though, could help us.
No, because remember if we start digging around, someone might grab the wand of Orcus, and then things might get way more out of hand than needed to be. So what if we just
Perhaps.
leave that wand unknown for right now?
You hear Baelish, Wanda Orcus.
Damn it.
It's a replica, Baelish. A replica.
Indeed.
Not the real thing. Why would someone have a replica?
Don't think too hard, Baelish.
Cosplay?
Cosplay.
My sick Orcus cosplay. Oh, I'm gonna play the god of the undead.
Yeah, buddy.
You
Cool.
go through your list, contacting everybody. Getting mostly positive responses, probably. I forget who's on your list. Everyone loves you guys. They say they'll come help.
Sweet.
Nice.
Nice.
We're popular.
Apparently, yeah. I think the only one I remember being iffy on your list was Avarice, who Velen tells you says, she says she'll be here, but none of you are allowed to look at her. Not
That's totally fine.
not for any curse reasons or anything. She just doesn't want you.
Oh,
You know.
understandable.
Rude.
I don't know what you guys did to make her this upset, but those are her terms.
That's okay. We need all the help we can get.
Oh, didn't she actually lose a challenge to us and technically can't say no to this?
What are you guys, Fae? Some
We
Yeah,
had that-
that's right.
that-
Yeah, I
that-
remember
We
that.
made a deal.
Yeah, we made a deal.
okay, but I'm sure she's honoring that now is what she's doing. Sure, that's what it is.
Exactly.
Cool.
Okay. I think we're setting up good plans then for this encounter. Hopefully, it won't be our last.
If I could recommend anything, I would recommend thinking back on that fight, maybe anything else associated with Tropus, anything weird that happened. That's
The
it.
thing moved around a lot, like disappeared in teleported up different flights of stairs.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It was a pain in the ass. Oh, did it have a fear effect? Oh, it did summon a black blade. I think that was the Lich,
You're
though.
talking the Lich. That
Yeah,
we're not
that's.
talking Atropus at all.
I think we should separate Damara things from the worm thing. Because
I
Damara
don't
things,
remember.
I would expect the teleporting, whatever. He's the conjuration boy. Whatever that's called. I forget.
Yes, conjuration magic.
Conjuration
The High
lad.
Conjurer.
Yes.
Listen, I'm just telling you what happened because 9 times out of 10, when we tell you a story, you get pissed when we leave a detail out.
I'm waiting for you to say the Buck Wild part that you usually leave out.
I don't
It
remember
happens.
if there was.
That happens every time.
What was
It
the
is
buck?
true.
What was the Buck Wild
That's
part of that one, guys?
that's fine. It doesn't matter.
I died. It was crazy. I guess that part isn't very buck wild. I do die a lot.
I guess
Damarith was talking to the worm.
he
Yeah, it's
gads.
sentient. We mentioned that though, that it's a powerful spellcaster as well.
That would lend more to the Jeff's theory that it came through the telescope, made Damarath a lich.
Well, remember
So
though,
it's good.
it literally had like the hole in Kit's chest that also had a identical worm. Kit has tattoos to Atropus, so like that is full on.
What the hell did he just
Wait,
say?
what? Am I wrong?
You was that a full sentence?
Remember, like Kit has tattoos to Atropus, right?
Well,
Of Atropus.
the tattoos are more. Here, let me pull up Keith's notes here.
And I thought the hole in his body from the worm that he had was also with it, with the tattoos.
I can summarize for you if you want, Nick.
So
Unless you think you got it there.
the back is the constellations, and I'm assuming like the circle is where Atropus is, where like the slot entered my back, right?
Sure.
If I remember correctly. And then we have the Charlotte mirror atop Calvin's cairn.
Yep.
Then we have Dreadworm, which is the worm in my back.
These were all clues that you left for yourself, Kit, to help rediscover your memories.
Exactly.
Was the point
Right.
of those.
So we know without a doubt it was from his body. Didn't we kill the other worm? Or I'm sorry, that it was from Atropus. How did we kill the first worm?
What do you mean the first worm?
Wait, didn't someone remove the worm from your body, Kit?
Yes, we cast Greater Restoration on.
Oh yeah, and it just came out and like shriveled up and died, right?
Yes.
That's nasty, says Velen.
It was terrifying. We did it at the House of the Morning Lord.
Good.
Yes, this happened a while ago, but that did happen.
Would Greater Restoration kill Atropus?
Yes, Jeff, you've solved it.
I feel like that's sarcasm again.
It is.
Fuck.
It is. It's me, Velen Harpel.
I don't know. You could try Greater Restoration on it. Who knows what that'll do?
Maybe it would hurt it.
Yeah, maybe it'll damage it for whatever reason. You know, she waves her hand. Magic.
You know, magic.
This person with years and years of magical education hand waves magic as in their description to you.
I
Right.
believe it.
I feel like I'm constantly getting shit on for not knowing magic, but then the rules of magic are just like, I don't know, it's magic.
Listen, there's concrete rules, and then there's gods that do whatever they want. So if you want to do a funny thing that your god lets you do, go do that.
Oh. Hey, maybe I could talk to my god. Can you
Aren't you and your
send
god
me-
not on speaking terms?
No. She just doesn't like me calling every 5 minutes. But I think this is important.
Ah. Are we going to talk about that time that you tried to pretend to be your god?
Me?
Yeah.
When did I try and pretend to be my god?
There was a point in time where I noticed you projected your voice like your god. I don't
Is
know. It
that-
was very
Wait,
sussy.
what?
I
Yeah,
don't
I
remember
told
this.
everyone about it.
Yeah, yeah. When you were talking to your god, but it was just you being a ventriloquist.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I do not. Do you remember? I don't actually. Zach, don't remember doing this.
Shit. Well, that's not good.
I
It
think
was,
it was when Silas died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure that was my god.
Can I insight check?
Sure. Make a deception check, Zach, which isn't to
Did
say
I?
that he's lying,
25.
Okay.
but you gotta roll
17?
deception against insight when someone asks if you're lying. I seems to be being
Uh,
honest, Kit.
All right. Interesting.
This might just be a moment where I actually have to go back and watch the footage. Um,
Oh man, you know what would have been funny if I told Zach to GM whisper that wrong. Darn it.
It would have been very perfect.
Next time. Next time.
next time I forget something very, very important. Can I sending a god?
Are you just asking that out loud to the group?
Yeah,
Can't you just pray?
Yeah. Can you just pray, Jeff?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it does the same effect. I'll try both. Does that sound good?
Aren't
Pray
you able
for-
to contact your god like Astrid does?
No, no, I'm not. I'm not there yet. I'll go sit in a corner and pray and see if my god is willing to like aid in any way. Just be like, "Sup? I know. I know we haven't been on speaking terms because I kept using that bead, and you're like, oof, that's a lot. Um, but hey, thanks. Silas's soul's all mended. Anyways, we're about to fight an undead elder evil. Could you lend a little help? Just a little, that'd be great. Thanks. Love you lots. Okay, bye. I hang up the prayer.
I hang up the prayer.
Do
Nice.
I see any sign that it was answered? Any missed? Any um you know, people walking around with silver masks out of the corner of my eye? Anything?
Nope.
Fuck. That was a bust. She'll probably get back to me later. Her voicemail's pretty full. Anybody else we need to call?
Think we have anyone else to call? I guess we should like go over to talk to Mishan and invite her.
Yep, Mishan and Copper. I can go walk over there and recruit them. I'll do that now.
Yeah, I'll go with.
Nice. The two of you leave everyone else.
Can we race there?
Sure.
You both knock a bunch of people over as you make your way to House of the Morning Lord. The door is
Out of the way, I gotta
closed.
pray. I
We
knock.
knock.
The door is opened. You see Copper. Copper says, "Hey guys,
Hey, Copper, how you doing?
pretty good."
Nice, nice. Hey, Copper,
Yup,
are you a hardy adventurer?
not at all.
Okay. Is Mishan home?
Yup.
Can we speak with Mishan,
He starts
please?
waddling in.
Nice. I just follow.
She's this way. Copper walks into the main room and just starts yelling Mishan.
Mishan!
And out from one of the doorways, Mishan appears.
Nice.
Sup, she says.
Yo, Mishan. It's Kerrigan and I. We're trying to recruit
Perfect.
some
The two people
hardy.
most loyal to a Monitor. The
Yes.
Morning Lord.
Yep,
Indeed.
my
You've
favorite
both
god.
come to pray with me.
Yes.
Yes. We also need your assistance. There will be a fight soon that will determine the fate of the world, and we need you on our side.
Oh, I didn't. Venturing is kind of behind me.
Is there any sort of aid you can provide then? Or do you know of any other powerful adventurers that could assist us? It is literally, quite literally, a fight to save the world.
How big of a fight at the end of the world?
It's not like an army versus an army. It's more like one very, very powerful being versus who we can garner.
So we're finally going up against Oriel, huh?
Oh no, Oriel is so small fry.
Oh.
We can deal with that later.
Okay. How dangerous? How dangerous is this?
Extremely
Do you need
dangerous.
allies?
We do need powerful allies, not like
Powerful.
the down the corner we go knock for Joe, Schmo.
No. I've seen lots of Joe Schmoes die.
Exactly, and that's exactly, they wouldn't even get to see this thing before they died, is what I'm saying.
So you need those resilient against the unknown.
Unknown,
Their
but
mind unfractured by unreality.
yes,
The adventurous sort, I mean,
correct.
is what you're looking for. Okay, all right. How many weeks do we have?
Not weeks. We need them in 2 days.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not a lot of time, but we think you can help out.
If there's anyone you know of, we can get them here. Is the thing.
they'd be in. You could bring them here. Is that what you just said?
We might be able to.
Yeah, we can teleport a few people.
Have any of you been to? Is it Baldur's Gate? I think it's in Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Have any of you been to Baldur's Gate?
I've heard of it. I think. Let me
Yeah.
tell you if my history check allows me to know.
No. You've never been to
I've
Baldur's
never
Gate.
been.
Is it Astrid from Baldur's Gate?
No. Esther is from.
It's from Waterdeep.
My bad.
Waterdeep. Who in Baldur's Gate do you recommend?
They're part of my old adventuring cruise there.
Who would you suggest as part of your
mean,
crew or the whole crew?
I could contact them. I don't know how long it would take them to get here, though. That's the only thing.
If you let us know if they're interested, we might be able to arrange transportation.
I will reach out to them and let you know.
Okay, we'll be in town.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
thanks.
course.
Can
Cool.
we pray real quick too?
Of course we can pray. Dear God,
Lit.
blessed morning, Lord, she starts. Bring us the power to bring down those foes who stand in our way, to destroy every last little bit of them with as much power as possible.
Amen.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right,
go.
good prayer.
Fantastic.
You both exit
Lit.
the house of the morning Lord.
Ah, yes. I feel great.
I feel much better now. It's been a while since I prayed.
Indeed. All right, let's go meet up.
You head back to Bees, where everyone is. They haven't moved a muscle, while waiting your return.
What's up, y'all?
Nice. It's because we're the main characters.
That was a good game
That's
of
true.
freeze, everybody, says Valish.
Oh, it spit out my drink.
Sometimes when you guys aren't looking, we all just stand in place for as long as possible.
Oh,
We
God.
call it freeze. Everyone around here plays it.
Ah,
Love
I
it.
get it. Because, Icewind Dale.
Yep.
Very clever.
Top tier game.
Indeed.
Is it insensitive to play a game about freezing in place in a place where people freeze to death?
It's good to
No.
laugh at that which
Maybe.
pains you.
Sometimes dark humor is used to cope with trauma.
True.
I get it. Dark humor. Then one of them says, pointing at the sky.
It is dark
Because this
outside.
place has been dark for 3 years.
True.
We should take care of Oriel at some point also, if we make it through this.
I concur.
We can do that after.
We could do that after. I think that's what I said.
All right, we'll do that. Yeah, I agree. So
Is there anything any of you need in the next 2 days or so? At all?
Will we
yeah.
still be able to maybe purchase anything from the Arcane Brotherhood?
I guess so, if we're not being hunted.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
Besides
like
that,
another
Oh,
healing potion.
no, you've just reminded me. I have a writhing battery in my demiplane. It's me, Valinopal. I guess we could try to destroy that now.
What if we didn't? What if we gave it to me?
You're so funny, Silas.
You know, like at least until this next threat's over?
I think, well, we were just using them as the power source for going back in time. We could, right,
Okay, but
Valish,
like,
we could destroy them, and Valish could, yeah, we probably could get rid of them all.
okay, but like, what if we gave one to me for this big fight, and then we destroy it?
Oh, by the way, Valish, one of them told
Cool.
me that the writhing battery told Silas to summon the Nightwalker. Isn't that interesting? That's very interesting, Valen. Yes.
So I'm just gonna point out, Silas, the first like journey, the first leg on the road to recovery is an acknowledging you have a problem. And you might want to consider that.
It's a magic item, not an addiction.
Mm.
It's just fun being super smart and super powerful.
I think all of us make that face where we're like the one that Mel just made the sound too, just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. You have a problem with me being smart.
the whole room collectively besides you has a problem.
Yeah, with me being super smart and powerful.
I mean, you pick the most. It's me, Valen. You pick the most cursed object. You pick the most cursed
Yeah.
object.
And that's
So,
that's Jeff and B agreeing with them too. Like how many cursed objects has Jeff and B collectively picked up?
well, B got killed by a cursed object.
Mm-hmm.
And so did
But
you.
we didn't. I did not get killed.
You did die.
You did die.
You
Oh, to the
literally
writing battery, yeah, but like not the other magic item.
Oh, okay.
You're proving our point.
Listen, it'll be fine. Just trust me.
I don't even know where you get these things, says Valish. Where'd you find this one?
That one actually is the same one as the other one, just soaked in light from the positive plane.
You did the exact same thing the last time I asked this, Zach.
Oh, my bad.
What other
We
one?
got it from Ethrin, right?
Oh boy.
The one from Mirror Silas.
All right.
Right?
More Mirror Realm stuff. Cool.
Oh, tomorrow I will need to maybe pop out of Bryn Shander for a bit with Oyam and Artok. Just, so I don't murder anyone.
Everyone in the
Oh
room
my
starts laughing, Zach.
god.
So I don't murder anyone who's not in this room. You know,
yes.
other normal people.
Right.
And hey, I'm stronger than. Okay, I get it.
You probably got this.
Yeah, you got this, bud, Vela says, slapping you on the back. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead. Try
God.
and hit me as hard as you can. Oh, God.
27 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be with my Chardolin inflict wounds axe. So add 12 necrotic on that one.
Sure, sure. Yep. Let's see. There's a bubble that catches your axe on the way in, and then your axe slices through that and hits Valish. He goes, ah!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you wanted me to do that.
I didn't think you could.
I'm pretty strong. I flex.
Oh, 1 second. Something weird might happen.
Jeff dies. Again.
You see Valish's cut that you just put on him just seal itself back up.
Are we going to talk about that now or nah?
I don't think we have to.
All right. Is it the amulet thing?
Amulet. Yep.
All right.
Hey, I have a no, never mind. Well, good job, Jeff. You're more lethal than I thought.
Thanks. That's all I was looking for, guys.
He's Valish like puts his armor on your shoulder. He's lethal. He's lethal, man.
He is.
Look at this guy.
Very lethal.
So lethal.
Hot dog. Okay.
Well, we sure have planned a lot today. It's me, Valish. And boy,
Yes,
am I
indeed.
ready to retire. It is almost lunchtime.
It's time for your long rest of the day, hey buddy.
Yep.
This is your first meal out of jail in a few years, right?
No.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I don't know how you think time travel works. It's fine.
Remember, because Valish comes through Ethrin as well.
I just guess I never knew how far he goes back.
Yep. Well, I mean,
Yes, indeedy.
yeah, you can't go as far back each time with more people, right?
Right. I just didn't know how far you went back last time.
It's usually like a couple of weeks at this point, even though it's just me and Avarice and a few of her goons.
Goons.
Goons, yep.
Coolio.
Well, I'm done talking to myself for the day, so you guys, you all
Sorry,
figure out what
Valish.
you're planning.
Yep.
Yeah.
And come and get me whenever the fighting starts. And he lies down on a couch and falls asleep.
Classic Valish.
This is
Classic
this is not,
Baelish.
this is not the place to do that. He needs to go find a room.
Okay.
Like-
Well,
I mean, if he's sleeping in public areas, it'll be a lot easier to kill him if we need to.
Fair enough.
so besides now that we have people on our way to Bryn Shander, what should we do in these next couple of days?
Plan exactly like what area effects we want to put down. Maybe some ways to work together as a team during the
Yeah.
fight.
Kind of figure out if our abilities can be used in tandem.
Yeah.
I can stun things, but only if they're not very
So yeah,
hardy.
we also should analyze our last fight. We did full on have a few of us who weren't able to be effective because of where we were placing the enemy. You know what I mean? Like we
Yep.
floated it 100 feet in the air, which was awesome to limit it. But Astrid, I think, was struggling to get in the fight. Bozu was struggling to get in the fight because of he already had his concentration up, and then I couldn't get there fast enough because I was I have little legs now. So
Don't levitate Atropus's body.
that might not be a bad idea, but that means that we need to be like, I think Bozu said maybe next time he puts it like 50 feet into the ground, so it levitates only 50 feet, and that way Astrid would be
Yeah, don't put it 100 feet in the air. Then most
right.
people can't range it. But just be aware, it's still got powerful spellcasting abilities. We're assuming.
Derek,
Me.
can I roll an Arcana check as a Graviturgy wizard to see if putting that column partially into the ground would do anything bad?
Comma reverse gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll an Arcana check. There's a chance it lifts that whole section into the air. But if it's like the packed ice and snow and ground that is frozen and attached to the rest of the ice and ground around it, should be fine.
Okay. Yeah, that should be fine.
I mean, we could always try it out a few times too. We have
Yeah, we
2
could
It
days.
is a 7th level spell.
We have 2 days though.
Sure.
Like we could go south and west of Bryn Shander into that little space between like Targos, Bremen, and Bryn Shander, like to the southwest, and just kind of like try it out there, like a mile from each town.
We
Wouldn't
wanted to
hurt
practice
anybody.
like area effects at all to see if any of them would be worth using.
Yeah, we could do that. Um,
Is there any sort of improvised weapons that B can make?
oh, maybe we could get shit. We got to figure out if like fire affects it or if
I'm sure fire would affect it. There's no way that fire wouldn't affect an like undead thing,
It's
right?
me, Velen
That's
Harpel.
magic.
There's a pretty good chance it has fire resistance.
Well,
Right.
resistance, but it still would possibly do damage. What about like lightning?
Velen shrugs.
Yeah.
If it were a demon, I could tell you for sure, but it's an unknown undead.
So force damage though is something that we could probably
Magical force damage.
magical
Is there
force.
is there a type of damage that is least likely to be countered?
Radiant.
Uh, you may find that different here.
Right. Oh, I have a question. For in the past we haven't used um certain like spells like mirror image because they've had adverse effects. Could we experiment with those over the next 2 days and see if we can kind of pinpoint some of those effects? Maybe use them
Idea.
to our advantage.
If I can ask, it's me, Velen, what effects... I don't want you to go into this saying it's harmless and then everyone's suddenly filled with glass shards.
Right. I think yeah, mirror image. Oh, mirror. Nah, Jeff just made that connection.
What?
Zach just made that connection too.
What?
Sorry. Mirror image. It had two effects that we did. One, it was we were punching and doing damage to ourselves. When we had that spell up, or it summoned like a little portal, right?
Yeah,
So then, could it possibly have other effects, some that might be beneficial?
maybe. Can you control that?
Nope, or at least not that I know of yet.
All right. Cool. We keep that in our back pocket then, and then bring it out at the last second. Plan J.
Perfect. What else, everyone?
Huh.
I think you all should take time to think on it. We've given everyone a deadline to meet up and face this foe.
Yes.
Anything you want to get out of the way before then, we should do over the next 2 days.
Yeah, I think we might want to spend the rest of this day when we reconvene doing any laundry list items and then preparing the battlefield maybe the next day or something.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
So please do take time, write down what you think needs to be done. Then we'll
Okay.
wake up Valish and figure it out. I'm good
Alright.
just calling it here for the session, unless anyone has anything to resolve in the next 5 minutes that they haven't brought up in the last 45.
No, that sounds about
right.
right. I was just trying to think of like other ways to start preparing for the fight, and I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head.
You're good. It's an inevitable fight that is coming for you. Hooray! With a
Yeehaw.
couple of steps we mentioned to be solved. I opened this list, but I forget what for. Beck, when you say you just made that connection,
The mirror image spell and why it does weird shit.
hooray, we got
Like
there.
no, specifically like the glass shards bit.
The glass shards bit.
Yeah, when we took damage, we were effectively like
Oh,
punching
damage was
little pieces of
reflected at
shardlin.
you.
Yeah.
Yep. Isn't that crazy? It's been there this
Yep.
whole
Yes, indeed.
time. Hey, you remember Just Vision in session 12 or something?
That is crazy.
No.
When he saw a vision of future cursed items and saw the what's it called? Wand of Orcus and a writhing battery.
Yep.
Haha.
It finally came true.
Got him.
Very cool. Lots of fun things if you look back on stuff.
All the
Now
visions and
now
stuff.
that you know everything, kind of asterisk.
Kind of.
Uh,
When is
Val-
Carkessel gonna help
Valish
us?
wakes up and sits up and says, "I feel like we're missing a big part of the puzzle still," and he goes back to sleep.
You're right, Valish. Damn.
All right, good
We'll
session,
figure it out.
everybody.
We're so smart. Thank you, Derek, for
I don't-
DMing.
Thank you,
It's
Derek.
fantastic.
I don't know if
Yeah,
we're
thanks, Derek.
playing next
Thanks.
week or the week after, but August, there will be games.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right,
Whoop,
Sounds
I
good.
release you
Thanks
all.
again.
Goodbye.